Welcome back, people, to the Saudi Crest Show. Please, as you come in, smash a like, share, subscribe to the content. As I see tonight, people, Saudi not feeling so well, so me and Randy tonight is going to take up the fold to preview the quarterfinals for the Da Costa Cup and Manning Cup for tomorrow. Randy, how you doing, bro?
Not too bad, not too bad, bro. Just taking it easy, Good night, massive. Crew.
Yeah. Long time I hear from you, Randy, man.
yeah. The work and thing,
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, sure, man.
I'm cool. Sure, man. Blessings, man. Blessings.
But Randy, we have some good games in the Manning Cup. Manning Cup may start with still.
Yeah, some great games, man.
Yeah, man, the most interesting games in the Manning Cup tomorrow.
I'll be right across the school, boy. Right across the boat league still. But tomorrow in the Manning Cup is really some cracker games,
Some blockbusters, you call it.
Yeah,
man.
Sure. Any team lose tomorrow, it's problem. Yeah, hard to recover from a loss tomorrow. So I think because of the whole rain, the weather this year, it kind of forced Issa to kind of push the game. I mean, I already spoke about it earlier, a couple weeks ago. Like Issa is going to come down hard with the schedule just to catch up time. You know what I mean?
To catch up time.
I can see it's happening now, right? Like teams are playing like literally a day and a half in between.
Back to back between rounds.
I think it's going to come down to who have a better bench.
And who have the fitter squad.
Who was the fitter team.
Because from first round to round of 32 to round of 16 to quarterfinal, there hasn't been a week break or anything like that, Just 2 days, 3 days back into it.
And then you still have Ben Francis and Walker Cup starting this week.
Yeah, starting this week. So them going back into it as well. It's tricky. Who have the deepest squad I have to figure it out.
And by Saturday, who's going to play? Ben Francis.
Yeah, by Saturday we're going to know who are playing at Ben Francis and Walker Cup because it will finish by Saturday.
Yeah, by Saturday, yeah.
We're going to know who make the semis and who will get relegated.
Definitely, boy. I think even the Ben Francis right now it's going to be a cracker, because some teams that are here already.
You take a crank off of Manchester.
Yeah, we'll get a crank off of Manchester. Coming Thursday, Yeah, they'll take it from there, But like all the top branded schools are there. All the top branded schools are there, bro. CC, Cornwall, Dinfield, right? Like Frome coming down.
Yeah.
But maybe not still, because I like the way Frome are playing still. I like the way Frome playing. Yeah, I think that game with Frome and Glenmuir, I think it's maybe the game of the season.
Game of the season with some goals of the season too.
Yeah, with some goals of the season. Yeah, definitely. I think it's really it was like a final to me. Really.
Yeah, it was.
Given the field condition too,
Yeah, man. I think that kind of mess up both teams, but when I really playing a game hoping for rain or anything like that. But boy, man, it really slow down with both teams. Trust me.
Yeah. So tomorrow games are going to be TV games for the Da Costa Cup team.
No, Wednesday the TV game for the cup. That's Garvey Monroe.
Oh.
So we'll go get to see this Monroe team live on television.
Yeah.
No more hiding, eh?
Yeah, top 10, man. Blessings, top 10 a big up.
Big up yourself, top 10. Big up yourself.
Yeah, guys. You
Alright,
gotta
Randy,
remember to share the live, and like the live, you know? Live up, like
share
the
the live,
stream.
man. The people them from MG so come over to you know. So them always come spread the love said we.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, we are jumping at first one in a Randy and Manning Cup.
Yeah.
People apologies, me can't really pull up the unless Sardi, you can pull up the fixtures on the screen if you can, please. In the background. But we just run through the games, Randy.
Yeah.
So we have Mona Tivoli, Excelsior, Campion, Catherine Hydel, and KC versus JC. So let's start with the first group. And we'll start off with Mona Tivoli. What do you think about that game, Randy? Mona Tivoli. Mona home game. Big up Shane Nelson. Big up.
I think the result with Tivoli KC the other day wasn't a true reflection of Tivoli. I think Tivoli have a good team. And on any given day they can show up. And again, playing against a Mona for every team is like a final. You know, a lot of teams want to prove something. A lot of coaches want to prove something, given those, Craig Butler situation and all that. However, I think with the depth of Mona, they will have the better of Tivoli coming tomorrow. They know that they have to win. A lot is at stake, and I just think that Mona is a more of a fitter team, and they're more mentally prepared and organized. And after the win, after that big loss against Casey, I don't see Tivoli coming back. So I'm going for Mona to win by 4-0. And again, again, Mona will be going into this game knowing how important goal difference is.
Right.
Knowing how
Because
important
KC
goals
already
are.
up 5. KC already up 5-0.
Yeah, Casey already up +5, so I think it's going to be a lot of goals coming in tomorrow. So I have Mona to win at least 4-0.
Randy, I'm gonna go with you. The thing about it is, a lot of people don't even know. Mona use a lot of their players in the JPL with Veer. And if you notice, because all of us watched that game against Veer, right? If you notice, none of their actual players were in the squad.
Yeah, none. Yeah.
That's to show you that he's using his full force against Tivoli tomorrow.
Yeah, you know how important the game is. He loses
Yeah, man.
actually out.
Exactly, because you had Denzel and Robina Gardner and all these guys in the Veer squad. None of them were there.
Not gonna be there for now.
He has to get 3 points against Tivoli. Has to.
Good night, guys. Good night,
Night,
Empire. Good night, Rankine.
Good night, man.
Yeah,
so
man, big up all the people in our chat,
Yeah, big up everyone in our chat, man.
The matter is, Randy, me personally, because me think Tivoli ever come to something of themselves, because they have to think that they have a chance to go through still. They have 2 games, they have to think that they have some form of chance.
Yeah,
so I
like
think
a bad
Tivoli
team.
Yeah, man. So I think Tivoli is gonna come defend well, and they probably get 3-0. It could be more, but I just think that Tivoli is gonna show some form of class that they didn't show against KC. Yeah. So me I go for 3-0. Miss Ali, you there? Or are you still a little busy?
Yeah, man, me there, man.
What do you think about Mona Tivoli?
Hey, me haven't been watching the follow up in Manning Cup like last year, Rudy. Last year we did a good job of following up in Manning Cup and all them things. But for some reason this year, man, I keep track of them, man. Cause a lot of game missing up on them. I wonder if Sportmax now carry enough game this year,
They're not carrying enough.
Let me carry enough.
Top 10 to 3-0. Well, on top 10, right?
I mean, we can't get a little prediction still, but let's get a prediction after those pure prediction, Yeah, cause me never see Tivoli play.
Yeah,
watch occasionally piece Mona play, But again, we all know some Mona the big favorite, so you know what I mean. I'll give them the edge same way. Although sometimes like when time Butler get punched and got still, but
yes. So maybe I look run down Mona. Tivoli would have played KC in the first game in the group. So the group entitled Tivoli, KC, Mona, and JC. That's the group. So KC played Tivoli and they won 5-0. They scored 4 goals in the first 45 minutes.
What?
And one in the second half.
But that scoreline is really a true reflection of the game, though. Are they really five goals better than Tivoli?
They proved it.
I don't think so. I just think that they got some early goals and the weather condition was really bad. And on the day they just had the better at Tivoli. I saw Tivoli play prior to them and they really look good. It's the same Tivoli team that gave a lot of team trouble during the group stage in the Rona 16. So I don't see Tivoli coming and lying down on Mona tomorrow.
Exactly.
I don't see them coming and lying down.
But on the other hand, though, Shola, the fact that KC would have dropped 5 against Tivoli, that I got motivate Mona to come and try drop 6.
Yeah, that's true.
I know Butler for himself already.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And remember, Mr. Lee, we do the watch along yesterday for Veer game and none of the Manning Cup players were in the squad, saying rest them.
Yeah. So me think Mona gonna win big. Me think Mona gonna go. But I say I say 4-0. Me think Tivoli will come out fighting and try to prevent them from scoring more than 4 goals. I try to duplicate the same performance as KC. So, I think Tivoli gonna really put in a better fight than with KC.
So I go with 4-0.
Yeah, man, I go with 4-0.
Yes, Leon, 6-0.
Big up yourself, Sherman.
Leon says 6-0. Shane Nelson said 3-0 for Mona. Hopeton Robinson 4-0. Top 10 said 3-0. Nobody now give Tivoli a chance. Yeah?
Well, so they're going the underdog,
Yes, sir. Well, nobody na team give them a goal. All right, next game in my group. This is the rivalry from the 16. How much? KC versus JC. The buckle of the college. Yes, man.
Any game I come on TV tomorrow? Rankine?
No. As far as the pictures are showing, I'm not seeing anything for the television. But I think this is the biggest game in Manning Cup history, arguably.
A big game.
Yeah, man.
Last year, Rankine would have so many info on the Manning Cup, but this year come like we don't have nothing, bro. We're not even Vassal pass through and check no more. We don't know where I'm going,
We not see no games. Sports Max and I cut down on the games.
Yeah, man, we're not see no game, man. It's like this year Manning Cup is just dark. Head boy.
Yeah.
You remember last year we were so excited, man, to come out with the paper, man, and every man I go against Butler, I go for Butler, man, and we don't know. We not feel like energy from the Manning Cup this year, man.
Yeah, it can
hopefully you can heat up, Mr. Lee, in a late part.
Yeah. I know there's not much. Even last year, there were a lot of exceptional players. You don't really find that, really,
This year, right?
Yeah, you don't really find that this year. So maybe that's one of the things. It's not like there aren't good players, But like the Whisper and the Kyle Dixon type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't really seen that. And there are players there, but they're not really step up to the plate like you would have expected them to. But I don't know. And Sports Max haven't been carrying most of the games, so it kind of remember.
Hopefully,
Sports Max. I don't think they're carrying enough games though.
No, sir. Something I go on there, But YouTube, man, never give them a look around still, so maybe that's why I don't know. We need some more YouTube. We need some more YouTubers in the Manning Cup,
Yeah, because most of them is really lack of the cup still.
Yeah, man, but I country, of a country, will I energy there still now, my youth.
Yeah, man, that of the cup really take over.
Yeah, man, I
The
just say,
thing about it, you know, Mr. Lee, with all of this city thing and internet and all of them things there, only for people for stream up a town, you know. But you notice the people them go way up in some hills go stream for the cup. Because I couldn't have the passion, you know.
Yeah, man, I just say energy there, man.
Yeah, man, a one man in cup stream, I mean, no one, Esther Campbell. I mean, I feel always bigger.
Yeah, one female there we street.
The female
but
there.
it seems like she always at JC. A JC feel still, I don't know. She has the Excelsior game. Excelsior game the most I think.
She has stats game them a lot too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, man. So
you said
stream tomorrow.
Yeah. No, but when I like somebody if you stream, I've got to send what name for me that guy there? What guy name was stream man? I was a stream don't
Infomedia.
Infomedia. I've got to send him go check out the JC and the KC game there.
Him probably go down or something there tomorrow, you know, Glenmuir McGrath.
A big game that you know when we get this.
Exactly.
That game.
I can run off the money cup now before we got the cup. What you say?
Yeah,
we are going for JC, you know.
Me personally, if you say game more joy, I'm sorry. 1-1, you know, because none of the team them can put.
JC and KC. Nah,
yeah,
man, goal score, man. One team I win tomorrow.
Well, if you say so. But my prediction still. JC drew the first game with Mona 1-1. KC win 5-0. Right? And me feel say JC have more quality than KC, but me feel KC have a better coach. Me feel say Vassila go come up with some plan. I don't know where more come up with, but more come up with some plan to get a result out of this game.
So basically we are ranking we say Vassila better coach than the JC coach.
For me, without any disrespect to anybody. Yeah, man, I think Vassila is a better coach than
Okay. I mean, yeah.
Hold on, Shuko. That is just for me though. I'm not putting that pressure on anybody. Still,
man. No, man.
Where the game will be playing?
I'm sorry?
Where the game will be playing?
It's KC home game.
KC home game.
Stadium East.
Oh, no, Stadium East. I personally think that given the win that I think JC is going to win that game.
Okay.
2-1. I personally think that JC is a better unit, and I think that JC have a better coaching staff than KC.
Okay.
And all in all, I think that JC have a better bench. They have a better depth, than KC. And KC to me, they lapse in the latter part of the game. JC play more consistent, and I think that tomorrow JC will definitely play a more rounded football than hurt KC. I don't think Vassal have any. I don't rate Vassal over the entire staff of JC. I think Fergie and the other guy who used to be at KC understand the system that KC play. Remember the assistant coach for JC now is a former KC College, a Kingston College head coach. So I think he understands them system better, and I think JC have a better chance to counter attack them tomorrow with that. Yeah, so 2-1 JC.
2-1 JC. Mr. Lee, what you say now?
Yeah, man, I must make what Edward just said now. I just about agree just about everything that he said. I mean, pertaining to that game tomorrow. I think I want to go with JC also. I mean, I've watched JC play a couple of games. Maybe I watched JC from the start of the season. I probably watched JC play like 3 times. I'm really like the way they play. I haven't seen KC once, you know, but based on the game that I watched with KC a couple of times, I like KC going into it. Or I'm gonna go with KC going to probably I say around 3-1. I mean, KC
Yeah,
are looking to
confused me.
score.
Who will win?
JC, man.
Oh, actually, you say KC a while ago.
Sorry,
All
man.
right.
JC, man. JC, man. I go with
Yeah, man.
JC,
Cool.
man. You know?
Yeah, man. You confused me a while ago. All right.
Sorry
No
about that,
problem.
man. I might have said KC by accident, but a JC I meant. So I'm going with JC, man. An easy win tomorrow for them. Honestly, let's see what happens.
Yeah, man. I most welcome our fellow friend and panelist, you know. Mr. Kelly, welcome to the stream, sir.
Good night to the most esteemed host and the panelists.
Yes, sir.
Big up yourself, Shoko.
Big up, Shoko. Shoko,
Yeah, man.
we
Yeah,
already,
here
we
on this
already
one,
gone two
man.
morning. We already gone 2 morning cup games in, but me go still include you. Your thoughts on Mona Tivoli, Shoko.
You know, I'm going with Butler.
Mm-hmm.
I just think he really wants to defend this thing, and he's going all in. So I'm on the Mona train for that game. You know what picked to win Manning Cup already, but I'm on the Mona train for that game. So I think I'll say Mona 3-0.
That's my prediction as well. What do you think
Okay.
about KCJC?
Well, KC is my team to win the Manning Cup. So I most definitely think they will beat JC. And I heard Mr. Mundell giving his
Mm-hmm.
analysis, and he make mention of my friend Vassel. He said that he don't think Vassel is what
He
can
doesn't
get the
think
better
Basel
of
is a better coach
the,
than
whole- the
JC
whole
coach.
JC stuff. But so our former Dintel coach, Mr. Miller, is back at KC as a top video analysis. You don't think they can do a job on KC?
Do a job on KC or on JC?
And
Stula, I
JC, I'm
think that's a
getting the
question
team.
to you, Stula. I think that's a question to you, Stula.
No. I don't think so. I think the assistant coach for JC has the system of play lack for KC. Tomorrow is really going to be coach beat coach, you know. I can tell that, you know. Coaching staff is going to come down to coaching staff versus coaching staff because it's two quality teams.
But Shoko.
Yes, sir.
You watching the game with KC?
Watching the game with KC.
Yeah, all season since the
Yeah,
beginning of the
watch
season.
game with
You watch them
KC.
play. You watch them play. I haven't watched no game with them in a Shoko, but that's why I'm asking you. Shoko about
Shoko?
Hearing me?
yeah,
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 we
man,
hear
that's
you.
my team. That's my team, man, for this season. That's why I predict that they will win. And I
that's
like the
what
striker for KC as well. I think it'll be a tight game. I think KC will win 2-1. And I want to ask you guys a question. I want to give me an honest answer. In regards to JC,
Mm-hmm.
do you guys think JC lose that fear factor?
Fear factor, as in people don't fear them
You mean
anymore?
as far as team fearing them?
Yes, one time when
Uh,
JC turned up in the man.
That's true, you know, Damian. But I think fear factor with every school in schoolboy football is all over now, you know. I think no team fear anybody anymore, you know.
I must agree with you that head boy.
They're done.
Yes, man. I think nowadays teams are catching up. I think the lower teams are catching up now, to the big guns,
But
And
I
and,
saw
and,
The
and
fear
I
fear
factor
think
factor.
when JC play Catherine. JC feared Catherine.
no, but listen, when you play a team like a JC, you're gonna always have that pedigree about them, because you're talking about JC, top JC. You know what I mean? So you're always gonna have that when you play against them. But I don't think it's a situation like before where a team would have kind of feared them like before. First time, when a lower team I go up against JC, come like their mindsets them I get beaten already. I don't think team going into those games fear that anymore.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I
They go
agree with
into the game trying to compete, Mr. Lee.
Yeah, man, then going, so listen, we can beat them guys, regardless of them big name, JC,
Yeah, man. Bless up to you, man. Bless up to the man.
Big up yourself.
Yeah, blessings, Peter.
Yeah.
Blessings. Good night.
But the thing we must look at, is that the problem is why that happened. It's a change the rule because I remember first time one man could go on 3-4 school and continue to play. If you know say that school gonna win, so then most man when they get transferred from one school already and they know they cannot go, so they cannot get the type of footballer that they need. And most footballers now realize they're gonna stay at their school instead of going straighten JC team and straighten Clarendon team. So these things catching up on them, they can't get the ball out them used to get like first time.
So you think about the change? You like the change?
That's a good point. It's a good point,
No, it's a very good point, but me want to know if him like the changes or not.
Of course, it's a very good point because first time one player could go play for 4 different schools, those things over. So
yeah,
it's a very good thing then come with.
Yeah, man, a very good man. You have to
Yeah,
give
man,
the two of them a chance.
it bring more competitiveness to the team.
And not only that, if it wasn't for the changes, you'd find them big guys that them big cat and all come scoop up.
Yeah, man, you'd have GSC, Clarendon, KC and those schools up there because players are just going to those two. Cornwall, all of them. Players just going into them.
Cornwall, the other one, they just can't take your player like a for them,
man.
I went not get them. They still I take ownership.
So is there an exception to that rule? Is there an exception to that rule, Rankine?
Well, Butler say don't take anybody player.
Butler say he does not recruit Stuller.
But last week I did believe him, but when we realized first someone just called say some player come from the schools and we say why him come and say that and say it's not true.
You see that topic where recruiting is concerned and this. I don't even want to touch it because
everybody recruit.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
Everybody.
No, the way me look at recruitment different from them say I recruit, but me look at recruiting different, because I look at it now. A guy pass him exam to go to Mushet and him transfer go to Cornwall. He never play no football and then him come and start play football after later on in his days and come. Me wouldn't say I buy them by. No, me would look at that way. Oh, me say a man buy player now. Is no say Rankine can play ball and Rankine the Cornwall and you transfer Rankine from Cornwall to GSC or one of them schools. That's how me look at it and call recruiting.
But you see the three school rule. I think
it's good.
I think it's good, but it needs some clause in it too because we're living in Jamaica where there's many different factors that can cause a student to genuinely move from one school to another. You understand? Several factors can be financial reasons. It can be several factors. Parent and parents, because I've seen it. Parent and parents fall out and child have to move to his father.
Yeah, but look at it this way.
So in that case, because these are genuine concerns, in that case, what that child should not play because of parental disagreements and whatever. Those things aren't fair.
Okay, so yeah, that's a good point to look at it that way. But if say a kid now, Rankine, all right, head boy now, you going to KC and your parents move to St. Catherine and you end up go Dintil, and then your parents move to St. Mary and you go to Titchfield. So okay, I understand what you're saying. That kid now should get the chance to play because he's out of film. It's not film fault.
Yeah, I'm saying at least write a letter to if I should be able to investigate that matter. You know what I mean? And allow the child to play because I've seen it this season where child were deprived of playing because of these things.
But I understand what you're saying, but then what about the kid now will just leave from school just to play football
that part I don't agree with. That part, I think every school should have a level playing field because there's a lot of small schools that develop a lot of talent, and they by the time the talent really it takes a lot of money to build players and build your program.
So let Peter, Sir Peter.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, all right. What if your son goes to Dintil, right?
Yeah.
But he's doing well in track and field, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dintil is not known to produce a lot of athletes, and then JC come for him. You would deny your son to go to JC, tell him to stay at Dintil and prove himself at Dintil as a track and field athlete.
If Dintil is doing,
when Dintil don't have the necessary.
This is what I'm saying to you. This is what I'm saying to you. Hold on, let me say to my brother and just say something. If Dintil, as long as Dintil enter in track and field, I'm gonna make him stay there. I'm gonna give you an incident. Listen what I'm gonna say to you. Dintil wasn't winning girl champs at no time at all. Frederica Wright was so good. That's all the girls' school them was doing good. Want her. And Mr. Fraggy B said no. And she still didn't till and end up come be a world class runner.
That's a one-off. Like
another school make you sometimes you go to those top school and get burned out. So you think taking athlete and send to JC. All right, where is Rudolph Mighty and Kenny and all those guys where they did have Blacks and the Edward Clark? Where are those guys where they was at school? How much of those guys we see do well at those schools come out and do something? If Bolt did leave, William didn't come to one school at town. Do you think Bolt would be the Bolt today?
Bolt is just an exceptional. Any school he went to, he would have done it.
No, not really. Remember, Bolt lose a chance,
That did not stop Bolt.
That may I sure he said because why? Because the coach him never burn, he never have the load weight on him. Most of these athletes, when they go leave their school, go to another school, too much workload.
All of you guys are complaining about recruiting in schoolboy football are the same one that watch the same teams win school challenge all the time, and they recruit these brilliant minds from other schools. If my son is good at track and field, I'm sending him to one of the best schools that specialize in track and field.
Well, me not in the school you pass cigar they say if you go do something that
Demi. We don't really have a problem with recruiting, because I think that every school deserves a chance to get players, acquire athletes, who depicts, a certain talent. But may I say, what on the Uncle Peter? When I'm saying Damien, and I'm a victim of recruiting, right? But at the same time, Damien,
you're a victim of it.
You're a victim of it.
Victim?
You're a great example of a good
benefactor. Are you a benefactor?
Example of it, right? Because
okay.
But at the same time, so that's why I have to give it a balance. I can't come and say, it is all good and all that, because other schools are hurting too. So we still can't come and just say, okay, there has to be a little cap to it, because it was getting out of control. Had it not been certain rules, may I tell you, it would have gotten out of control, because right now there's a lot of money running in schoolboy football. More money pumping in schoolboy football than the Premier League.
True.
All right, me don't know how old the guy is.
It would be chaos.
Yeah, you must say. Me don't know how old the guy is, but now tell you something. What really happened is with the football now, why this transfer thing used to going on. Back in the days, the secondary school them used to have so much ballers, so all those schools they used to go to the secondary schools them and take the ballers them from the secondary school, bring them to the high school. That's how majority of these schools they won Dakar Stack up and Manning Cup back in the days.
Teams like St. James and Godfrey Stewart used to be raped.
Well, all right. Yeah, school. All right. Paul Newman come from a school in Montego Bay. I don't know which one I school long Paul Newman. And one of the greatest footballer that will come out of Jamaica as a schoolboy. You know, 1 year, didn't he'll have about 14 players from Marcus Garvey, about 7 from Ocho, Rios, but how much from Denham Town, and then come create a storm.
Veer was
They
doing the
create a
same thing. A lot
storm.
of those schools are doing the same thing.
Clarendon College, Veer used to get from all them school in all the secondary school them in Clarendon, Veer them used to get from them time. And they were just dominating football.
All right. Rankine.
Gentlemen. Yeah, man. No, I have to give everybody a chance to say them piece. Sorry, welcome to the show. Sorry, Chris.
Yeah, man, I'm there, but you don't know me not a vice, bro.
Yeah, man.
Welcome, man. Best of yourself, sir.
Yeah, man.
All right, now get the comment. So Pete Chand, it said JC 2, KC 1. Leon Mitchell have JC, so that's 2 for JC so far, 3-2. Sorry, I get beaten, man. But Shane up on your side. KC 3-1 for Shane Nelson. Captain on defense, 2-2. Brady Stevie, people, big up Brady Stevie, you know. Brady, you need to do one in the game, you know, Brady. Brady, tell me something. You can stream Cornwall game against Happy Grove Thursday at Jackson. Let me know, please and thanks.
Out of the game, them a Cornwall, they want the man stream.
Listen, Stulaman. Hey, Stulaman, listen, man. KT2 and JC for Brady Stevie. Yeah. Captain Sean Layton is off to Chelsea, so that's a loss for Mona. All right, we can move on to the
big move for you.
Sorry, it's a KC.
KC, may I bring you up? KC, I'm a friend team, you know. I'll drive go tomorrow still.
Hold on.
Quick question, Rankine.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, you know, if Saudi was Saudi, I say when I reach, I say you chuckle. But in the Dicaster Cup.
I mean, sure, man. Saudi don't have no power tonight.
The Dicaster Cup. In the group with Stets and McGrath. Both teams will be playing tomorrow. Both teams will be playing tomorrow.
Stets and McGrath is playing. McGrath playing tomorrow, Stets playing Wednesday.
What, is this a change? Why they don't play on the same day?
Alright, we'll get to the Manning Cup. Yeah, Shuko, Island happy, me I go send you link. When we get here, Shuko, we'll close off Manning Cup first.
Okay.
Island happy, no, we don't start the cup yet. Sorry, it's a 3-2 KC. Shuko, me have Shuko already. No, Shuko, me not get your prediction. What are your prediction, Shuko?
2-1 KC. 2-1 KC. The football gods beating JC. They're not gonna win. They're not gonna win anything. They rob stats and they got Max ban.
Yeah.
They're not winning anything.
Alright, bossy. Vasily Reynolds, if you're watching tomorrow, you know, make sure you pull something out of your bag, you know. Big up yourself, Vasily.
Big up Vasily, the old fox.
Yeah, man, and big up Coach Ferguson same way. Yeah, man, big coach.
3-1 KC Rankine.
Alright,
Peter in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Okay.
So which game you go watch, Peter, in person?
Yeah, I watch a KC game tomorrow.
Alright, we want analysis tomorrow, you know.
Yeah, I know if you do it. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. When I come tomorrow night.
Jamaica match, make me come down.
Me know, man. I say tomorrow night, we go want to hear everything about the game, because they're probably not streaming.
Okay.
Rankine.
Yes, sir.
What you have for my prediction? JC.
Mr. 2-1 JC, me have 3-1 JC.
3, okay, that's something more like it. All right.
Hold on, before you go further, when didn't you play them Ben Francis match?
Thursday.
Okay, all right.
Hey, Rankine, hold on then. I
Yes,
watch
sir.
JPL match. This is a linesman at Coastal BC.
Net and Tivoli, me I watch it too.
I
We getting me
tell
at turn me head
watch
so.
it. I know he irate it.
We getting me at turn me head so. Yeah, man, me I watch it, man. Net, I give them a fight though. God, they get a red card. Yeah. All right, gentlemen. Next game in the Manning Cup. This one go have a lot of dividing because there's a lot of mixed opinions on this one. Excelsior Campion. We are going to start with Mitali. Mitali, I don't really watch much Manning Cup. What do you think?
Yeah, man, I go with Excelsior. Excelsior, my team. Excelsior, I go with no. 2-0.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Mr. Mundell, your analysis.
Yeah, I think Campion peak already. I don't think them have anything more leaving them. This stage of the competition they're not accustomed to. So I think Excelsior is going to give them 4-0.
Wow, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I hope they thought for 3-0. I think probably I'll change my one to 3-0, you know.
You want to change it?
3-0, yeah, man. It's score a high.
Right. No problem. Chuku, go ahead.
Well, I
Your analysis.
haven't been to any of these teams since the Manning Cup started. Excelsior Campion game, but my team played both of them over the pre-season, and Excelsior beat us in the Ali Cup final, and we played Campion down by Dintil as well. But I think I'm gonna go for a surprise 1-0 at Campion. I like the Campion setup. I like the coaching staff and what they're doing with their thing down there. So I wish Campion all the best. So I want to go for Campion surprise 1-0.
All right. Well, I'm ready. Peter, go ahead.
Campion 2-1.
I saw this 1-1.
Campion would be a force in Manning Cup if only they could get those players to stay. You know, it's just that it's a rich people school, and some of them, the parents take them overseas even before they finish school at times, and they keep after bringing in other youths. But if they could only stay, they would be a force. Trust me, they produce good players.
A lot of them leave on scholarships.
Yes.
All right. So this is a 1-1 Campion. I have that down. Right? No. Hey, Saudi, you're going to wild, you know. All right, down in the comments. You know.
I mean, like when Saudi predict draw, you know.
Saudi defense a pop down in the Saudi, man. Too much away over there. You know.
Anytime he
All right,
predict
so
draw.
Excelsior 2-1. Right down that. 2-1 Eki. Everybody go with Eki. Except Shuku and Peter. Where's the top 10? A champion, you call them? Or a type of that? Top 10 say a champion tomorrow. Campion to win 2-1. Vivian say 1 Ocho. Big up yourself, Vivian. She Nielsen say 2-1 to Excelsior.
My father love the controversy. I started to use the controversy. We have started to shook for the over.
Shoko, yeah. Started you sending in your resume.
If what?
For the dental job. Is he not qualified for the job, Shoko?
No, not qualified.
Tell Saudi that I think he's a very good principal. He should stick to his day job.
Alright, bye.
I best if you attack him, you can't attack, you know.
Yeah, man, he can't talk to him. All right, move on to the last game. This is my Manning Cup favorite, so I'm going to go first. Because I think this team will win the Manning Cup. So the last for tomorrow is St. Catherine Hydel. I've seen them in preseason, first hand against my team. They gave us a hard time. They won the preseason tournament. They beat Manchester in the finals. And from that day, I think I came in the group and I said, guys, this St. Catherine team, monster. Over the season, we can see they have. Sorry? You break up all of us, Shukum. I don't know if I'm alone.
What was the score between you and Cornwall in the preseason tournament?
Oh, and Catherine won out.
Cornwall and Catherine.
They beat us on penalty.
Okay.
Yeah, man, but they played excellently. For like 20 minutes, we were pinned down. Yeah, man, they were really good. So from that day, I saw that.
With them.
Yeah, we played really good, man. But me I say, man, for a time, they really give us a warm time. So from that day, I say, yo, this team equipped to win the Manning Cup. And I've seen them over the season, and I think they only conceded about 2 goals from season. They've won all their games except one where they draw with JC. And no, they drew one with George's 0 as well. So they've won everything.
You can clip me up on this, but trust me, that catching coach will throw away that catching team. They will not win.
Alright, I'm gonna hold it to that in a Shuku.
He will find a way to snatch defeat out of victory. Trust me.
I'm gonna hold it to that, Shuku.
Yeah,
but
man,
I'm gonna put my prediction first. I'm going Catherine 3, Hydel 0. Go ahead, Shuko, like you're throwing shots already.
No, I will pick them to win this game, but I'm telling you, they will not win the Manning Cup. You'll find a way to lose. 3-0 Catherine as well.
Alright. Same for Shuko.
And my friend's son play for Catherine as well, you know. He wears the number 19, you know.
Mr. Lee, go ahead. Mr. Lee, still here?
Yeah, man. I'm on mute for a little bit.
Yeah, man, me see.
Yeah, you know, so me I pick Catherine big dogs. I think Catherine go drop a nice little 3 love, you know.
Alright, so 3 always a 3 love.
Yeah, man, them are score big. I don't even not even give Hydel a chance to score one.
Yeah, go against the host, Randy?
No, man. You're mad with the score. You're mad. Support the house. I St. Catherine team here. 2-0.
2-0 for Randy.
Yeah.
Peter, what do you think? Peter, you still here?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Randy, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes. Mr. Kelly.
Come on, Del.
He's
Yes,
answering.
You realize that? No, I'm saying something, so he's acknowledging me, so I'm going to say what I was going to say now. You realize that this is the same coach when we were down by Manchester in the rain when Dintle played States in the Ben Francis semi and played him in the final.
Yes. Yeah, Mr. Patrick.
I don't trust him.
Yes, but you see, I know when to bet against him, you know. I know when to bet against him. When it goes on a little bit more, you know. But this Hydel team, I don't think they have what it takes to.
No, for this game, but I mean overall in the tournament. You remember them last year against KC? Done by Catherine? Done by Paniston?
You don't need security, I know exactly when.
He will find a way to snatch defeat.
I'm going to get the comments now. So St. Catherine 2-0 for Shane Nelson. Get that down. Sadi Chris 2-1 Catherine. Leon going for the same scoreline. 2-0. Top 10 2-1 Catherine. So nobody now go for no upset. Sadi, you say they want upset in every round in a Sadi. I go against your word. Top 10 2-1 Catherine.
Rankine still have another set of games to go.
Yeah, but KC would be the upset against JC. JC are favorites to beat KC, right? So they pick KC.
Yes, Saudi pick KC.
So that would be the upset.
Okay.
Although Saudi always pick KC.
Because I wonder what you say for JC or KC, you know.
Now I KC, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, so that concludes the Manning Cup. Shuku, you were bringing up a point earlier. You can go ahead with the point now, boss.
Yeah, I was wondering why they didn't play the two group games on the same day. I don't think that the team that play first would put extreme pressure on the teams to play after. Why they can't play on the same day, at the same time?
I 100% agree with you, Shuku. But the reasons that I'm getting, right? As I said, I'm not agreeing with these reasons, but the reasons that I am getting is that.
No, I did say 2-1 to Hydel in our ranking.
Oh, no, I didn't hear you. You were muted.
Oh, I did say 2-1 to.
So Hydel.
Yeah, Hydel 2,
Right.
catching 1.
No problem.
Hydel is the only team I see get 6 and recover and make the next round. They're strong team still enough. They're fighters.
The ranking. Before you go to the Costa Cup, maybe a 30-second for an advertisement here.
Go ahead, sir.
You finish with Manning Cup?
Yes, sir. We finished Manning Cup.
Okay. All right. Just give me a little 30 seconds or less.
Like up the stream, people. 38 people on the stream. Like up the stream, please. Go ahead, Sadi. Go ahead.
Technical difficult.
Can I see your screen?
Yeah.
Zoom in a little bit more. Okay, a little bit more bigger.
All right.
Zoom it a little bit more so the fans can see it, Sadi.
Virtual bingo.
Too much. Yeah, me have to be able to read it, you know, because I have to read it. Yeah, man, that's all right. So, virtual bingo fundraiser, Sunday the 17th of November, 2024. So, it says 5 exciting games and grand prizes. The first 4 games is $50. Full house is $250, right? This is starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Caribbean time. Purchase your tickets at www.edwinallenfoundation.com. So that's www.edwinallenfoundation.com. So the prices are $20 US or $20 Canadian or 1,200 Jamaican dollars. You can get 4 of those books. So if you have 20 US or 20 Canadian or 1,200 Jamaican, you can purchase 4 books for the Edwin Allen fundraiser. The Zoom link will be shared at ticket purchase, after ticket purchase, sorry. Let me read the fine print. It says, proceeds to support Edwin Allen High School track and field team. Alright, so this is for worthy cause people. Sorry, Chris, I must say though, why is it not in aid of the football team? Can I put that to you?
All right. Well, the football one has soon come up, man.
Okay, no problem.
And
I'm just bantering.
Yeah, man, I based on the season, you know.
No,
Yeah,
but
based
it's a good point still, no, because the
season,
is a successful program, so they probably get more help than the football.
Which is true.
Yes, man.
We also have for the football too, you know.
Sorry, how can you purchase tickets on the Edwin Allen platform, yes?
Yeah, you can do that on the site that they send on the website. Or if you're interested, you can link me.
Where website? Yeah, where website?
So we'll get more information as we go further, you know, people, because
the website is www.edwinallenfoundation.com. Or you can give Sadi Chris a personal link and you get the tickets for you. All right, guys? Yeah, man.
Me also buy something. Me not go, but me also put that phone something to you.
Yeah, man.
Me also touch dog at Clarendon. Me make him go.
Yeah, man, you can link Saudi
Yeah, man,
question.
it's a online bingo, you know.
Yeah, man. Me say, online bingo.
Yeah, virtual. Yeah, man.
A virtual.
Okay, all right then.
Very interesting, you know.
Yeah, man. So link Saudi, Chris. Shuko.
Yeah, man. Respect.
Peter. Sir Peter.
Yeah.
Saudi's a bad bingo player and full of vibes, you know.
No, me no, like online still because.
Yeah, man, Saudi full of vibes, man. Yeah.
Shuko. You can play domino.
Yeah, I can play domino, man.
No, I'm not talk Saudi. Come on, 60 more than the you know. 2 no.
No, me know him the vibe man for the bingo because me and him and Mr. Lee and Ed Boy play bingo, you know.
Saudi, me and Shukuni if you play some domino, you know. And when Mr. Lee fly in, you know. And Randy, you know.
New Year's Day.
Yeah,
so
no, we're down there too, you know, when me said we take on anyone out as long as me and him a play as partner, you know. Anyone out in a domino. Anyone.
Yeah, are your partner with your code with?
No code,
no man,
nobody. So why him you can't play with? Why him you have to play with?
No, because he can't read my hand. He will have
man,
code. He can't read me hand.
Generalship. It's not Saudi. Generalship, man.
He can't read nobody else.
Only female he can't read, man. Yeah, man.
Hey, them man they good. Them man they good. Them man they play a cut short, boy. Them man they can tell when I am. Sometimes we just have to change the domino if you wonder if them know if we can see through the domino back.
I might think that. I love domino.
Anyway, we go play domino, I carry a new set with me. So I realize I go along with them things halfway in game, I change.
I not use face set neither. I use mine, you know, because I not trust face set.
No, man, a new one me I pull out, man. New one.
Okay, no problem. Oh, you go play some domino for you, Sad.
Yeah, man.
You curry one Arabic. Do you think?
Yeah, anytime you're ready, man.
All right, man.
Mr. Lee, tell him what you think of man.
Here, point, Choco. With McGrath pictures.
Then you just tell him man about bingo Saudi, man.
Yeah, man. Give us the reason now for the fixtures not being on the same day at the same time.
Yes. Although I don't support it, I'm giving the reasons. The reason is so Gav Massey fixture moved to Wednesday to play on TV. Right? We know that Gav is using Glenmuir Field, right? To play that fixture. Because Glenmuir also have their home game. They couldn't play both. They refused to play both on the same day because of weather conditions. So they switched Glenmuir game to play on Tuesday instead. That is what I'm getting from Issa. So let me repeat. They wanted Garvey and Monroe game to be televised, right? And that was scheduled for Tuesday, right? But because they wanted to televise that game, they pushed that game back to Wednesday. And because Glenmuir is also having a home game, and because of weather conditions, they decided to put Glenmuir on Tuesday and let Garvey play there on Wednesday. That is what I'm getting.
So if one team carrying on.
So why they never make Glenmuir play away like how they make Monroe play away? Why they give Glenmuir too much back to back? Always I give Glenmuir home team back to back.
That was the picture.
But you allow Garvey and Monroe to play Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's also a good question, sir.
These excuse just don't cut it, man.
No, it's not my excuse, Nashuka. I'm just giving you the excuse.
No, man, I understand it, Issa, but I'm telling you, just don't make any sense.
So you tell me that Fogar Road is not a field anymore?
I guess Sportsmax. I guess Sportsmax is already set up at Glenmuir. I think Sportsmax is already set up at Glenmuir.
I'm talking about for Glenmuir. I mean, there's several fields within
Clarendon. You think Glenmuir could play there?
Yeah, Glenmuir could go. It's like a home game still. If didn't have a home
game. Yeah, because what you playing there against Central Fogar Road? How is Fogar Road there?
The Clarendon people have to educate me. I don't know.
Where Fogar Road there?
Sorry. Africa Lee, man. Close to them. Rankine is a West, man.
Mr. Lee, how far Fogar Road from Glenmuir?
A good little drive, man.
Yeah, man, a good little drive, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, but I want to watch a game with go watch a game Wednesday with Ocho and them, you know. Ocho and Central.
Once you use your maps, man, we carry you right there.
So So Foga don't be on the way like you go Garvey, but you get to Foga before you get to Garvey.
I mean, you know, garbage.
Okay. But Shuko, that's the reason that I'm getting. I don't agree with it, but that's the lame excuse I'm getting. Basically because it's a TV game and they don't want to move Glenmuir.
The fans won't be happy, but I guess the overseas people will get to watch the 2 different games and 2 different times.
Yeah.
But you see, the thing is this, them take away the jeopardy from the thing, man. You want the match and want to find out the score in the next match, and then the excitement of trying to match the next result and all of that. They're just taking away the thing for us, the fans, and for the youth as well, man.
And I like what's going on
when you hear
because
Glenmuir win 4-0 and then you have to play tomorrow. Yeah, man, it's pressure, man. It's not fair.
true, yeah, but yeah, that's true. And the 2 games to play, and you see the problem I don't like. Then carrying Cornwall and Happy Grove at Jacksal. Why they never make Glenmuir go one of them fireplace and play a match away?
It's not fair.
Glenmuir getting too many home games and everybody afraid to talk.
No, the home game is earned. I think
they're
the
already
back-to-back
the
is the
favorite.
problem.
They're already the favorite.
No, Shuko, we can't.
No problem with the 2 home game or
One
the
second, guys, 1 second, please. What I'm saying is, we can't say Glenmuir is getting too much home game. From them when them group, them earn it. I think the problem is the back-to-back home games.
So,
we can't take away the home games, because they earn it.
No. I know
you're right. You're right.
I have a problem with that in the ranking. The problem we have is the back-to-back. Why they never give Manu a back-to-back?
The back-to-back, exactly.
But Ranky, in making these decisions, it's a must take into consideration the other school. They would have went to Santa Cruz, drive back to Linstead. You know what I mean? What preparation do these boys get?
Rough.
In a vital game like that.
All right, Rankine. Answer question for me, Rankine.
Yes, sir.
So, sorry, Mr. Mondo. Go ahead.
Continue,
Randy.
No, man, should go ahead. It's so upsetting. I don't know what happened.
I was gonna ask the question. All right. If Dintil should beat a Manchester, where will they be traveling to next?
The fixtures, I don't see any venue for the Ben Francis Quarter. It's either Glenmuir, States, or Manchester.
So we leave from Clarendon and go to. You sure it's not Hanover? It would be Manchester.
The venues for the quarterfinals are either Glenmuir, States, or Manchester, and the semifinals. For Ben Francis, that is. For Ben Francis.
We don't cry about traveling still. Our fans will be there to support our team.
But I understand Stula, because what a lot of people are saying, Glenmuir already played at home and States played at home, right? Why not push Froome game to Tuesday with States, right? And make McGrath and Glenmuir play Wednesday.
It's not the youth, man.
Because the thing is, remember that McGrath travel again, Peter, but Froome play at home. So
Glenmuir could just run for qualification in back-to-back games.
Yeah, man, they always do. But what I'm saying is, Froome is playing at home. Although it would be rough to play on Tuesday, they would be home. But McGrath is still traveling. So I think that's just rough.
It's rough on McGrath.
Unfair, man. Unfair.
Yeah, man, them give Glenmuir all the preference all the time. That's why Clarendon can't get
recover. And at the same time, we not even think about sports. Suppose you them play over the weekend, to come back at school, to do local homework, to do local something, I mean, like, I don't know, man. It's too much. Too much on the boys, man.
They need to get back to the drawing board, man. But against the TV, money dictates everything nowadays.
It's so scarce,
Even with the TV, Mr. Kelly, even with the TV, Shuko.
Top 10, I said that,
Even with the
I
TV
said that
situation, it could have been structured better.
So why Jackson never get one of the quarterfinal match then?
Because Ocho is gonna get their game there.
Eh? No, I'm not talking that in the Ben Francis. Because that's close up in detail.
Sir Peter. So Peter, when you play at
Right.
Draxal and you play at a school, you have to pay Draxal different, you know. Then if I don't have to pay Dintil if the match played down by Dintil, you know.
Mm.
You have to pay Draxal.
No, I don't think them pay. I don't think them pay Jacksaw when them thing
They have
like
to
that.
pay. They have to pay. Draxal is no homegrown to any of the schools. Not a Issa ground. They have to pay.
It's not a Instagram, but may I find out from the president if the
Yeah,
school
man, they
boy
have
them
to
have
pay,
to
man.
pay
Saudi
them.
can't answer the question, man. Saudi can't answer the question, man. They have to pay, man. And if they use Yotan, they have to pay as well. If they use up by Yotan, they have to pay as well, man. That's why they tend to try to use schools.
By the way, top 10, I just explained that exact same reason. But the guys just don't, they're not accepting it. I just said the same thing all about. It's because Gabi is to play with the TV game Wednesday.
Yeah, man, me hear what you saying, Rankine.
Yeah, man. But like how we already on the controversy and we already heated. So let's jump in the game straight away. Shuku, you're the most heated. Glenmuir versus McGrath. Your analysis.
Okay. McGrath, they're a team that play counter-attacking football. They stay compact. They hit you on the counter. I think this is the game where Glenmuir will put a marker on Messi to shut Messi down. And they're a ball playing team, playing at home, and after take themselves out of their comfort zone, come back against Rome from 2 goals down. I think Glenmuir will be flexing their muscle in this game. I see Glenmuir winning 3 games.
Wow. Nothing for McGrath, Shuku?
Nothing for McGrath.
Mr. Mundell, you're also very heated. What do you say?
I think the boys. I think McGrath coach gonna find a way to motivate the boys. I have no. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. I have to go with McGrath beating Glenmuir 1-0.
Wow. Upset.
Why,
Mr. Lee, go ahead.
Mr. Monley, a big dreamer. I truly love McGrath get tomorrow. Glenmuir.
You say them a get cranked? Them a get cranked?
Yeah.
Them gonna get cranked, Mr. Lee.
They might get bullied tomorrow. Bullied.
You could talk, man. Me nah be biased.
Randy say nah left out McGrath.
Nah, can't left them out. No matter what, me have to be the bigger man. Can't left them out.
We say 3-0, Mr. Lee.
Yeah, man. 3-1. 3 fat 3-1. 3 love, man.
3 love. Alright.
Can't stop McGrath and score.
Peter, go ahead. McGrath, Glenmuir. At Glenmuir.
No, Mr. Mondale. We're two St. Catherine, you know. And yet we want to be patriotic towards McGrath and a team from our area. But you know, McGrath tend to do better in our neck of the woods. Because they lose to Central, they drew with State. So going to Glenmuir, you have to give Glenmuir the benefit as favorite as one team. So it wouldn't be a bias, it's just based on analysis. I think
I can't.
Glenmuir will beat them.
I would have been biased because I wasn't giving Glenmuir the nod when we were playing them. I would just have to be honest. I wasn't giving Glenmuir when they were playing Dintil.
No, that I was biasing as a Dintil man. This one I can be objective.
I just think that McGrath has what it takes. But if you look at it, both teams have played 2 back-to-back games. I think McGrath have what it takes to you look at from games and assess it. Glenmuir would have given up some very, 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 very soft goals, even though they were brilliant goals. But all the goals were created, they were soft. Like some simple errors in front of the box. They were poor. So I don't think they can stop McGrath from scoring coming tomorrow.
All right. Peter,
yeah. Yeah, you
go ahead, Peter. Your analysis. Yeah, go ahead. What do you think about tomorrow?
Well, I mean, look, McGrath win, you know, but I mean, I'm not to say. But I go for a job, but I love McGrath win.
What score draw?
1-1.
What score first?
I don't know. If McGrath score first, McGrath win.
So Glenmuir score first then.
Yeah, if McGrath score first, McGrath win.
Alright, my boss.
McGrath different team from Froome. If
Better
McGrath
coach.
score first, McGrath win. But if Glenmuir score first, McGrath will score and it will draw.
Peter, you watch Glenmuir play it?
Yeah, man. Watch him play. The other day when him play Froome,
Okay.
and he look good.
So there's no more unbeaten team in the Dicasta Cup.
No,
None.
Everybody gets best.
everybody get one beat now. McGrath lose one, Froome lose one, Ocho lose one. How much Glenmuir lose?
2. Glenmuir lose 2.
Okay. So then can't beat
There's a man here that cranked Glenmuir already, you know.
Yeah, man.
Who?
Somebody put the panel of crank Glenmuir, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Miss Ali, man. Get a crank off of them.
Okay.
I didn't tell him I get a crank off.
No ambition. No ambition. I walk a bench and see what you want to complete.
I miss with the hey, you want
So who didn't tell her play that game?
Hey, I wake up N-boy, look at N-boy, they are waiting for jump. Hey, sorry.
Coming down.
Hey, what?
Coming down.
Hey.
I'm not wrong him.
Hey, no, man, I hear why I say that because N-boy, hey.
Exactly like he's coming
Yeah,
down.
man, Mr. N-boy, they are like, she are waiting for me jump out that tree, for jump right there. Yeah, man. N-boy, say I want to get a crank off of him.
I won't be yourself.
Well, boy, I must say beat me last year, no man. He embarrassed me last year, no man. Where you want that to be again, man?
No team in the final 8 not gonna come down and win Ben Francis. None.
Jesus.
The team will drop out already gonna win.
Okay. But me know what? If me drop out, me know what I mean Dintil, because I can't take 2 beat up in 2 years in a row.
Wishing you all the best, Natalie. Wishing you all the best.
Okay, boss. Thanks.
Hoopton Robinson said 3-0 Glenmuir.
Where is Stranger tonight?
Not sure, probably family business. Shane Nelson 2-1 Glenmuir.
Mr. Lee, Stranger, they're on the Glenmuir wagon hard now, you know.
Top 10 2-0 Glenmuir.
Are you saying crossover?
Yeah, man. Instead of her, him respect you know.
Stranger obviously a Caribbean team win that.
You know I'm patriotic like that already.
Stranger wants any team
But
win, but
previously, you know. Yeah. Previously, you know, Stranger said that he don't want Glenmuir to win it, because you know that little niggling thing between them and Glenmuir. But
and
then
Clarendon.
eventually he come back around to Clarendon. Patriotism.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man,
Well,
you know, Stranger love Clarendon.
My take on the game, I think this game is coming too quick for Jermaine Thomas. I think he's a great coach. I personally rave about him a lot, as you guys can hear. But I don't think he's gonna recover quick enough to come and play Glenmuir back at the ground. You know? So I think Glenmuir
would have played on Saturday too.
Yeah, man, but Glenmuir is staying home. So I think that's good for them. Not much traveling on the legs. So I think Glenmuir will edge them, but I think Messi will score 1 for McGrath. So I'm going for Glenmuir to win 2-1. I think Glenmuir will get the job done at 2. Yeah, man, I think Glenmuir will get the job done, but Jermaine just may have that rating speed for Jermaine.
Hold on, Rankine. If you type Glenmuir 2-1 or Saudi.
Saudi, put it down there.
What you have the contract with Jermaine expire, Saudi?
Saudi, man, I'm question.
You sure Saudi right that, man?
Saudi, Christy, Glenmuir 2-1.
Saudi free.
Somebody take away Saudi phone. Somebody took away Saudi phone.
No, man, Saudi free.
No, Rankine. Saudi find out.
One of them Sadia.
Sadia, you're
Jeremy and Thomas no link again.
Yeah, man.
When I hear me about my thing a freeze, when I hear me.
Talk to Jeremy and all to them, man. Listen, as me tell them, how me is a man predicting, bro. If you notice, me put some message in there. I say, based on team and earlier prediction, I think Glenmuir is a better team, a deeper team, and having an advantage of rest, not traveling. I hope that this situation doesn't put McGrath in a
big up state. No friendly picks around here.
What friendly
No friendly picks around here.
With who?
I'm saying big up, no friendly picks around here. Just objective.
I ain't giving you any friendly thing, bro.
It's all like you're ready for your top, man. You sound like you're ready for your top, man. I am agreeing with you. I'm saying if you think a team is better, pick them. No friendly picks. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, mess me now. Yeah, manage it.
He's like a custom to you agreeing with him. Yeah.
All right, so we predicted Glenmuir for a 2-1 win. I hope I would have loved McGrath get at least a point out of the game. Because I don't know where my heart there. As me say, the two teams, schools basically. I don't know what I'm picking on. I know the schools and me go by. Most of these people are because I see what them have and the coaches. You don't know. So McGrath coach and myself, we are very good friends. Peter, we are good friends too. Talk football a lot, but when you look on the team projection and how the teams really play, how they carry out their games, I think Glenmuir have a major advantage tomorrow, and I think they will win 2-1. McGrath, as usual, will give them a fight. Will play to the very last minute as well. That's what I like about this McGrath team this year. They are playing to the final whistle, unlike last year.
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll move on to the last
McGrath scoring one goal. Rankine.
Yes, sir.
I don't think McGrath scoring one goal. I think it will be defense versus attack tomorrow.
So you think Glenmuir just gonna pin them down and batter them?
Yeah, man. Defense versus attack, man. Back against the wall, McGrath.
Typical McGrath, eh? And
Back
Messi
against
hit on
the wall.
the
Defense versus attack.
So Messi never hit on the
Glenmuir
counter.
have shut down Messi. Glenmuir have shut down Messi.
Okay. So they never shut down Spence?
The coach.
How they never
Spence
shut
score a
down
free
Spence?
kick. Spence score a free kick. Oh, yeah, shut down a free kick.
And he assists our next goal.
You talk about from game ranking?
Yeah, Froome striker, yeah.
No, man, from game. That game Saturday was very exceptional game from both teams, man.
That's an
and from goal them was 3 good goal.
True.
Very good goal.
Yeah, it was a great game.
Yeah, man. Them
best
3
game
goal
of the season.
And I want to think so. And the condition. You see the condition that day too. It was a very excited game, man.
Yeah, man. Trust me. All right, we're going to move on to the final game. And we're going to start with Peter. Because obviously, he used to coach Ocho and all these things. Peter, Central versus Ocho at Wembley in Clarendon.
Yeah, me can't go KC match. Me have to go at me tomorrow the Ocho play. Me have to go to watch game.
Here again.
Me can't go KC game. Me have to go to Clarendon tomorrow.
Yeah, that's your KC.
Hey, Peter,
me have to go watch your match, man.
Peter, so you can go the KC game, and then watch stream with the
No, man, I want to see what you in live.
Okay then. All right then.
Yeah.
Peter, give me analysis on the game. Give me analysis, Peter. Central versus Ocho. Central home game.
I told them I have to leave the group, but me I can't watch if you give them 3-1 down there.
Why?
Yeah?
Why? That's what I say analysis. Why you think Ocho win 3-1?
All right, well, you're gonna. Essential and Ocho me I carry, me pick for leave his zone. But me I carry Ocho, me want to watch you win. That's the reason why.
All right, fair enough. Mr. Lee, what do you think about this game? It affect you straight ahead, because both of them in your group.
Yeah, me want the ranking, right? Me want, right?
Draw.
Okay then. All right.
Draw.
We don't want nobody win.
All right, I'm here, Mr. Lee.
Why two of them lose?
Mr. Lee.
So put a jar for me.
What's the score line for the draw?
Me not even one of them score 0-0.
All right, Mr. Lee, 0-0. Mr. Mundell, what's your thoughts on the game tomorrow?
Sorry, I laugh. Sorry.
So we'll tell you why me I laugh, man. Don't worry yourself.
For me, I have to bring Ochi.
You're going Ochi?
Huh?
You're going Ochi?
Yeah, I've seen both Central and Ochi, and I think what I like about Ochi, they're very disciplined. And even when you score on them, they still stick to their system. They still play, and even the Ochi principal is my former teacher. So I have to bring Ochi. They drew with my team. I have to bring Ochi 2-0.
Ochi 2-0.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Kelly. Mr. Kelly, your analysis, please.
I like to go with the ball playing teams, you know. And Ochi, they are organized, they are a fighting team. But I just think down by Clarendon, Central will find a way to win. And I think it'll be a low scoring game. I think it'll just be 1-0 Central.
1-0 Central. I've seen Ochi 3 times now.
Don't trust the Ochi goalkeeper. Shake it bad.
Yeah, the goalkeeper looks suspect from Ochi. But I think they have enough to fight off Central tomorrow. But I just don't think that Central is going to lose in Clarendon that easy. I'm gonna go for.
I don't think.
I'm going for a 1-1 draw. I'm going for a 1-1 draw. For me, I don't think Central is gonna overpower Ochi. I think Ochi is physical. That's what I've realized from them. The physical, they're taller, stronger. So going into the Central, I realize that most of the Central players are small, except the big centre back that they have at the back.
Great Vivian come.
Yeah, man. I mean, me send him the link because I know him come give him prediction. So I just think that game will be cagey. This whole group just look tight to me, but I think the game with Ochi and Central will go draw 1-1. So that's what I'm predicting. But I think Ochi is gonna score first. Because I don't like how Central start against Garvey at all.
Mr.
Rankine, let me just take a shot at my good friend Mr. Mundell for a second.
Go ahead.
You remember when we were in the Manning Cup prediction and he was saying like these were uncharted territories for Campion?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So how come he's not saying that for Ochi now? Because the principal used to be his teacher.
Mr. Mundell, answer the question.
No.
Central is a finalist team, you know.
Yes, there is
Central is a finalist team, you know.
Yes, there is a finalist team, but Dintil is also one of the most consistent team in the in the entire football competition. And I see they stood to the task, stood to their system and everything. I have to go with them. And if Ocho do well, it means that that Dintil just face a good team. So me have to assess it from the angle.
So Ochi not used to playing in these rounds that the commission will not affect them. They will rise to the occasion.
But if they never accustomed, that
don't say that, man. Because when me coach me carry them a semi-final, you know.
Peter, hold on now. Let them finish first.
But what I'm saying, if it shows that even though they're not accustomed, they have some guts and depth because they were 2-0 down to a star-studded Dintil, and they fought. It seems as if they beat Dintil 6-0. I have to look at it that way because 2-0 down, 70 minutes in the game, and they stuck to the task. They played well, and they followed instruction. They came back 2-2. No, I have to give them the nod. I saw Central play, and I think them with the confidence they had, they went down by by who they played and draw 1-1. Ocho, down by Monroe. Tough away game. You understand? So I think Monroe is a tougher away game than even down by Clarendon. So I think that Central is going to lose 2-0.
I don't think Monroe is that good as how people are talking about them. The Man States, they come from the same group. They're not that good.
Peter, go
McGrath should
ahead,
have
Peter.
killed.
All
McGrath
right.
should have killed.
What me I say to you know, Mr. Kelly. The Ocho team, remember them win the St. Anne Division 1 competition, you know, where pure big man them play with, you know.
Yeah, set the play.
And
Peter,
them win
as a
and them win the
coach,
St. Anne.
as a coach, Sir Peter.
Hold on,
I don't want you
Shoko.
to use that. I don't want. He might make the point, but I want to take on him point, Mr.
No, but
Host.
more want him finish, Shoko. Peter, finish your point first. Shoko, go ahead after.
Yeah, you see these kids them start used to winnings, you know. But as me say, the team maybe don't go to semi-final for this longest time, but they've been there already because I take them there.
Yes, Sir Peter. I don't
Yeah.
want you to use that to prank any farm or to boost any farm by saying, oh, they play with big men. I've seen Dintil playing against Premier League team and putting on a good show and then struggle against a European team when they play against their age group.
I never you made to put it to, you know. I thought it was you when I said about when I said I never you made to put it about what I'm saying, whatever. But this Ocho team, what
So
I
saying
tell
that
you
they're
they
playing
do
against big men before, it don't cut a lot.
no, but what I'm saying to you, the team they maybe have more skill than them, you know, but I tell you they're gonna run to the end. They're not gonna stop
Yeah,
run.
but I am just taking on your point. Sometimes they play against the big men, and the big men are not as fit as the schoolboy, and the schoolboy can run around them. When they play against the age group, who is as fit and as fast as them, so they bring them right down to their level. So not because they are
And
big men. Some of the big men, the football is not their everyday job. Some of them are plumber
yeah,
and then play football in spare time. The youth them fitter than them. Not because they are big men.
yeah. But Mr. Kelly, what I'm saying to you, the thing what I'm going to say now, this Ocho team, no one goal not gonna beat them. You cannot score one goal and relax. Because I even was saying when my ranking there was on the showing didn't even up. And I said to them, said, oh, this team gonna come back because the Dintil man they start to drop on the ground, watch the joke. And they come back because they don't stop run. The Dintil team may be skiller than them, you know, but they don't stop run. Only the keeper I afraid of because me see him that should go down a Monroe again.
Mm-hmm.
Peter, we watched the game, but we came from it with different takes, you know, because I think my coaching staff threw away that game rather than Ochi masterfully coming back to draw 2-2 with us. My coaching staff threw away that game. So I don't give this Ochi team this whole heap of praise because they come back 2-2.
That's
I
true.
think their fairy tale will end.
Well, I want Ocho to go all the way.
Soko, you have a valid point, Soko.
Thank you, Mr.
Mr. Lee.
Me know Mr. Lee, they gonna say him have a valid point, you know. Me know you gonna say that, but me can't wait to get deal with the Jack style, you know.
How this?
Him come with the valid points,
Hold on, Vivian, I'm still confused about. Hold on, Vivian.
How this, Vivian?
Yeah, man, my friend come, man.
Hey, did anybody tell Vivian say Brownstone now play tomorrow?
One Brownstone.
Did anybody tell say Brownstone now play tomorrow?
What you still did there? So we have one sentence school still remaining.
Yeah, man. Go on, man.
Vivian. Look at the fixture of them Brownstone play tomorrow.
Yeah, because say Brownstone play tomorrow.
Brownstone good, man. Brownstone good, but we still have a sentence team tonight. Brownstone good, my side look good.
Yeah, they do great ranking. Nobody pay them my ranking. The pay them mind, Vivian.
I can't talk about that. My team beat us to enough team can't beat.
Still away to them all, Glenmuir.
Vivian, you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, me I tell you, say, I you. Give me an analysis
for
the game tomorrow. Give me an analysis for the game tomorrow. Ocho and Central. What do you think of one?
Them for know, you know, one watching, you know, Central better watch how them approach way.
Mm-hmm.
Two love in a Central net, one watch Central better watch how them approach way.
Why do you think it will be 2-0?
Where is the one me think it's gonna be 2-0? Here we go on now.
Yeah.
What you should win. Then last match, 2-love, and then you know they make a little mistake and dash it away. So you see another game now. I think they're gonna take out the revenge for Central, you see me? Yeah, cause watch I go hard another game, you know. Cause they want 3 points.
Yeah, worry about the goalkeeper?
Yes. I hope you never make the mistake again. Cause you should say something a while ago, you know. And I mean, you ain't talk about didn't you supposed to get their head boss down at Jackson, you know, 2-1.
Vivian, don't go there, so Vivian. Don't go there, so.
Hold on.
You know, the one where the goalkeeper drop. The goalkeeper supposed to go and pan at the ball. The second goal don't get away with that goal there. We don't get away with the goal there. So the second goal, me blame the keeper.
Even as a Rankine, man, change my prediction, Rankine. Central
Randy, relax. Vivian, you finished up?
You can't change no prediction. Can't change no prediction.
Right, you know,
Vivian prediction is an emotional prediction based on
Hey, me tell Rankine this, you know. You don't know how me feel. You know, the time sentence school, them nowhere to be found, you know. I hears this, you know.
True.
A sentence school and reach a saying, man. And watch you fight to the end of the man. So, how me feel back watching a sentence, me born and grow up.
You have to big them up, man.
Oh, gosh, man. You know, long a sentence school, no dream, if you come here, so.
Man, I chat.
Anything from them, but I watch them up, approach me.
Man, I chat, I say, lucky, watch you lucky.
Lucky. That means if them lucky. Lucky. You know, see the second half of what you get Dintil. Some ball drop down upon Dintil and turn full. What are them, Sadi? Who did I say? Them work here the history from Dintil and come beat watch.
Well, on the Island Happy, me send you link to your command. Island Happy, me send you the link now. Here, with the
boy, they were going to use the history and beat what about. Me telling about watching on a history. See what you create history against Dintil and
Island Happy, me send you the link, yeah?
It was a good game, Vivian.
Big up Island Happy. I'm a general. One sentence general talk.
Man, them have to quiet because I'm in a load in us.
So over time now, Sadi.
What's your take on the game?
Sir.
Your analysis on the school line.
My prediction, we have a prediction for the entire group. All the matches in this group will draw. Every single game
will draw.
Will draw. And because of that, I don't even have much scoreline right now.
No, man, I have to give me a scoreline. 3-3-2-2, 1-1 nil. Give me something, man.
All right. Earlier, I predicted Gavi to have a draw 1-1 with Monroe. And I think Ocho and Central will also draw 2-2.
Sadi said 2-2 Ocho Central. What score first, Sadi? What? Ocho got 2-0 up and then dash away?
No, I think Ocho going to go 1-1. And then I'm not sure who's going to take the lead in it, but Ocho first will score. And then 1-1. 1-1 half time.
Bless up to the big man in the Island Happy Sports.
We do the Gavi game already?
Boy, I'm not lie. Big up Sadi Chris. Hey, anytime you Sadi Chris predict one result in there, if you're afraid of him, last time I predict 2-2, you know. I'm very dangerous. But big up yourself, Sadi Chris.
You hear me, boss? You can speak the mic mute here.
Listen.
We don't predict the Gavi game as yet.
Start out and come back. Roderick, big up yourself, Roderick.
Yes, yeah, Mr. Lee, him.
Big up Rankine. Big up
Big up, Project. Big up,
Roderick, you have
Project.
big up prediction.
Mr. Lee, I want watch you whoop your down your skin down there and send you back up, man.
Roderick.
Get Roderick predictions quick and fast. Get Roderick predictions.
Yeah, quickly, because we have to continue. Roderick, we need 6 predictions from you. Give me Campion Excelsior.
I did say 2-1 Campion.
2-1 Campion.
All right, move on.
KCJC.
3-1 JC.
Mona Tivoli.
7-0 Mona.
Catherine Hydel.
4-1 catching.
McGrath Glenmuir. McGrath, I win, not true.
4-0 Glenmuir.
Kirk, you score hat-trick.
No, double.
Alright. Yeah, as I say, Kirk, you score hat-trick.
No, Dada scored to my Sensei.
Alright, my boss. And we're on the topic of discussion now. Central Ocho. Okay, you can give me a breakdown, because that's what right now. What do you think about the game tomorrow?
Well, Mr. Central be first time live. Them team not look that bad, but me did watch Ocho on TV. Ocho look more better to me. Or me did watch a game. Ocho look more better to me. Central look wide open up, like they can't. If a good team all them all get bag up. I see how quick and fast Garvey scored 2 goals on them. But Garvey lose focus. And I try to kill time. He coach and experience. So that.
Jump on the Central bus, man.
Hold on a Vivian. We think about Roderick.
I think Ocho have a better team. Ocho have a better striker. Them striker very dangerous. So me get Ocho edge over them.
Alright, scoreline.
2-0 Ocho.
Island happy. You there, you know, my boss?
Rankine.
Goalkeeper can't keep a clean sheet.
Hold on, me I try get in the boss. Island happy in sport. You hear us? You hearing us?
Guess he got problem with the Hydel, Rankine.
Rankine right down 1-2-1 for me for McGrath. When them play tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Right down 1-2-1 for me there.
Not a problem, my boss. Not a problem.
And Messi, I gotta run, give them a run for their money tomorrow and them better. Now, girl, I'm a got a chance of what them girl are from young there, not a problem.
Yeah.
That me I tell them.
2-1 McGrath.
Yes, man.
Well, alright, cool.
McGrath play good on the road. But us piece of them are steal on here.
Shuko attack to you, Vivian. Go ahead, Shuko.
Yes, Shuko down.
All right, Vivian. I like how you're repping Ocho, but if Ocho should get knocked out, who are you going for to win the Costa Cup?
Nobody me not busy with now. Who want win?
Yes, sir. Objectively look at the team. They might say if Ocho is not there, I think this team will win.
Who win?
When I see him thing, I said team we say worse if a pair of Clarendon team leave.
You know that, Peter.
So that means the life of the team will get knocked out. You should just stop coming on this show. Then just stop talking about the football.
No, man. Let me tell you a thing. You know, 2 sides of the go final.
Talk.
McGrath and Ocho will never go final yet.
Yeah, that man they love see.
Them the 2 sides them want to see new school win the cup. Them school they used to trophy enough times.
So Vivian.
I know we have James who want to become a sentence.
Vivian?
Huh?
If Ocho drop out, we back McGrath to win, yes?
Yeah, me done back McGrath.
There's nothing wrong with that. You get the answer,
Yeah.
Shuko.
No, you're
We're not hearing you.
I rate McGrath team. I like how the little youth then you Messi run the ball.
Island Happin, we're not hearing you. You're hearing us, but we're not hearing you. All right? We're not hearing any audio.
Time for jump off and come back on, man.
So I don't know if you're on mute. I'm seeing that you're here, but I'm not hearing any audio.
Yeah, make him jump on. Make him
Hey,
jump on.
man, like, still in the rain mash up from over there still. The rain mash up from down there still, but boy, big up to Glenmuir, yeah, man, come. I never expect the one there still. I have to give them a big up.
Yeah, man, you have to give them them props.
You have to give them a big up. Big up on yourself, Glenmuir.
You say you're breaking news.
Bias. That's the one when I wickedness come back this in a schoolboy football.
Yeah, but take you out of the stream or you come back in, yeah?
Yeah,
I want to Peter, we not talking bias, you know. I have to give them props, man. Yeah, man, but imagine a score them the two beautiful free kick they have a man she one down and can't win the game.
More I don't happy breaking news in the rankings, so get me.
One who they really beat on until 4.
Yeah, send about the link, my boss.
But you see, all the one near Mr. Lee at the right place we are booking. We like to book in at the mud down there to a Jackstall.
Errors, Mr. Sir Peter. Individual
but Cornwall play a Jacks, you know, the Happy Grove.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Jackstall.
Them no said it. None of them no said they can't watch it go way up there. Peter with Fury boy them, you know.
Yeah, man. No, me just tell them a while ago.
Remember, all my boy, the guy Glenmuir, too. Enough of them don't know what I'm going.
Yeah, man. Them would know that.
I know what I'm going, my father. So just leave it as that.
Island Happy, try jump on with the link now. 1 second.
Them things they are baby in the thing. But me glad to Fabian come on, because if I never Fabian, me only remember you, because we used to come a match. Me I say, I used to coach a team and I never did remember. Fabian remember me, because you know, it's a long time that, you know.
Yeah, man.
So I'm glad I say Fabian remember me, man. Say, you don't know, say, yeah, I want to see him, you don't.
Yeah,
I want to watch the man, then better watch how them approach you.
Remember 5 man and 5 team that they on the Jamaica team here, you know, man.
Boss, are you hear me now?
We not hear me now.
We not hear you, boss. We don't know what going to your audio. If you're hearing us, we not hear anything.
Mr. Lee?
Yes, Vivian.
Cuban gonna lose for the first time at Jackstall, okay?
Alright. So what me now? Make a goalkeeper drop the ball for me.
No, sir. You never lose down at Jackstall yet, you know. I'm gonna take on a couple times down there already.
Yeah, man, I think we beat up Marcus Garvey down the one time.
Remember everything, man. Remember all the year when Cedric Titus beat man in the Jackstall and come play, you know, down at Jamaica and can't go to one and bust up Cedric Titus down them, so wicked. Stay to down Japan the year then see man. Left now we said that Jamaica go watch it down.
I don't want to Island Happy thing.
Yeah, man.
No,
should we always have a good side of your time that me always know.
You say
you know, see all the year when Godfrey they win in a unlucky with them, you know, members and them not out, you know, 2-1, you know. When Tete Shiffy look up them with the whole man, a 25-year-old I play against the look 17-year-old boy them, man.
Two Garvey used to go and Garvey go and that cast. I didn't know so them there affiliate for trophy because the school ever go and good. We got some bad baller, yeah man, Cubans, no play with them.
Ireland Happy. If a camera is on, we not see anything either. Yeah, hear me, boss? I just want black screen, me. I see. I not see anything on the camera.
No,
yeah,
we see something now.
Boy, Mr. Lee, you don't look so bad with your class spend so long down there and not get a trophy. A long time, man, I run let a phone, you know.
Yeah, you have any other device, my boss? You can use a laptop or anything else?
You never phone a team, man.
I tell you for calling.
Oh, yes, it's true.
Open the work, Garvey.
We have to turn them over down there doing
in this area.
Yeah, man.
Put your number on the screen.
Yeah,
we have to beat them up down there, no.
But say them a get beaten for the first time down there. They never lose down them, you know their history. Down at
Ireland
Jacksal.
happy.
I know all the history, but I know about their history down at Jacksal. I mean, it's a football man, you know.
We understand the phone call and you call it.
Yeah, man. When we did that Jamaica, every time they come at Jacksal, I watch them down there.
Okay.
Yeah, man. They never lose down there. They always beat up team down there.
If team when they lose so much down there, neither I know is Russies, you know.
No, sir. So we can't make them boy that come down they can approach we. There's that one watch here.
Until I lead them tool up and then comes and gain a black
game a different game. We're not giving a penalty and we're not giving a free goal in them game there. They have to work.
Ireland happen. There's the phone number.
Sir Peter.
They're not going to penalty. And the keeper, you know, I hope you know about leg on the ball. Because I say I'm the leg one down a man row.
Yeah. Didn't you support them say on the question? I say, boy, more time I have to go back and listen it. When they score the second goal score, them I say, oh, me tell us me I can't history come down and come beat you know. Them school and have no history. I say, watch out.
Vivian.
Yeah.
When me looking at me say to Rankine them say Rankine over herself. Watch him and them all run pan in until you when me look at Jigsy me see and me happy and laugh, you know.
So big up yourself now. When I get a chance last year, when I go we a semi-final and that she was so go play Ben Francis. Thank you.
I hope you know come down.
I wouldn't be the one final last year. Me never want the two kind of team go. Didn't me the one go final, but never make the side.
Yeah. Me never want Dintil and watch if you go in ICM. In ICM.
Because I want taking chicken knife final man can last year chicken and wet up ball pan them in a man.
Yes, somebody wanna say something to me. Who is it?
Yeah, it's Choco. Let me ask you a question. You keep emphasizing that Russies and Garvey Masaya they're unbeaten down by Jacksal, but how many times they would have actually played down there?
Russies played on the about 6 to 7 times. Russies have played on the from 82.
Would have played down there?
Me don't know about Garvey. Me don't say Garvey, you know. I don't say no about Garvey, you know, because me don't know about Garvey.
Garvey no play at Jacksal 5 times yet. Because them not really know much about
They get the call, sir.
When you mention a team saying that they're unbeaten at a draw, I think it's probably over 10 games or so. So you can say,
you get it. Hold on, gentlemen.
Yeah, I talk about Russies. Mr. Russies.
Peter, when you hear me now, sir, you get the phone call. Sir, they put him on the speaker for a minute, please. Let us hear the breaking news. That we have a close off with.
Last time, Russies win the Costa Cup, you know. And Brownstown beat them at Giant Park, you know. We get all the chance to beat them 2 love down there, make the man come score 1 for me and carry a penalty and beat it 5-4. Mr. Judge, the man beat them.
Man.
Gentlemen, let's hear the breaking news. Bless up, my boss. Bless up.
Yeah, so the breaking news.
Bless up.
Right now, Ocho is in a meeting right now.
But the venue has changed.
Because Issa, they were supposed to play on Wednesday. And Issa didn't send any communication, not at all to them. They just fight in a group. When they reach out to the individuals in Issa told them that they told somebody who deal with the competition to call them, but the person didn't remember. So Ocho went to training this afternoon and did some hard training. Think they have match and went there.
And that means no way.
Hold on, Peter, hold on.
Where they have said the match will be played tomorrow. So right now there's a panic at Ocho's side. They say they are not prepared. They say the boys don't know, nobody know anything. But it's in the media and the match is set for when tomorrow against Central.
Wow, that's sad.
All
So the
right. So
fixture changes tomorrow.
Ocho is actually trying to stop the match right now. So
can
I don't know.
Can I add to that?
Go ahead, sir.
All right. So right now, it has been confirmed that the match will be played on Wednesday.
It's confirmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, only one game playing tomorrow, and it's the Glenmuir game.
So hold on. There's some other things coming out. So I don't want to say. I'm just saying that because Ireland made this comment, and I know that they were in a meeting, and I couldn't say it before, guys, because the meeting. A matter of fact, they are still meeting, and I think the issue with McGrath came up as well. So just keep knocking. If you can hold a little bit more, we see how much we can get out.
Yeah, because when Rankine asked for the watching game, I was shocked because Wednesday I did see it back.
Yes.
Is that communication?
Hey, sorry,
right?
You change the team match, OGI match, and you not tell the man, let me know.
All right, put it this way. I think what happened, you see, they communicated via the new schedule they put out. And I'm not sure how they communicated to McGrath either away from that schedule. And that's one of the issues that I'm having too. Too many late information, too much last minute thing. And I don't know. I really don't know why it is like this, but it's a bit slack sometimes.
Sorry, thank you, boss, for information. Thank you, boss, for information.
In my ear, man. So, you know, Ireland happened upon a thing like Matlock, you know, bro.
Breaking news.
Breaking news on the Saudi Press show. You heard it here first on the Saudi Press show. Breaking news.
Breaking news, Saudi. Breaking news.
Hold on, Rajic are breaking news. Rajic, talk to
the Saudi Press.
All right, so they're gonna put up something, all right?
Yeah.
And just for a little time.
Rajic, that's a
hold on, people. Rajic can talk one at a time, please. Because somebody just say why we can't talk one at a time. Rajic, go ahead.
I said breaking news. Glenmuir match is playing tomorrow. It won't be changed.
All right, my boss. So Glenmuir and McGrath playing tomorrow.
A time that.
No, Tom is not here.
Mr. Lee, they vote.
Yeah, man, me there, man. We don't want to watch you play tomorrow, though.
So you can see the comment on this.
Hey, Mr. Lee, the season for watch them and I want pressure you them so.
Can't see anything. Can't see anything. I can't see anything.
Can't see it.
It's way too far.
Way too small.
When you say you want Garvey to play tomorrow?
No, I want to watch you play so we know what the result is.
No, we want Garvey to play first. We don't want to know what you got this. Remember, yard do not come now, so we don't know how we go on a yard. Man, go number 23. I said then lock him down one day. I say you think you couldn't run up and down like what you're doing in your last match down here. Calm down around a boy. Can't come put up the ball in the box when I like that. I think
Sorry, Chris, you zoom up the thing, sorry.
Alright, if you zoom it up it now, will come.
Well, we can't see anything from there. If me can't see it, if fans then can't see it either.
It's the comment below the fixtures, no, not the fixtures.
You know the zoom up.
I want to see the
my one free, so we can't see nothing.
Yeah, man, a long time.
All right. So look at the fixtures the way you will see. See the fixtures?
Okay, now I'm seeing it. So Tuesday, November 12, only one at the top. Tuesday, November 12, only one game will be played. Glenmuir and McGrath. Ocho and Central have moved to Wednesday. Breaking news: Ocho and McGrath Ocho and Central will be played on Wednesday.
But that you did say for me play Wednesday.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I have this sitting here to say, and I not care when I not care who in them feelings I want vex. Why them have to give Glenmuir 2 back-to-back home game? Why?
Roderick, you want to answer that?
Are you me ask Rankine?
Yeah, me just say thank you, man. Me see it, you know, me see you come up in the group where you talk about, but as me say, so them still a meet.
2 back-to-back home game, brother. Then they never get the last game of the yard. Them play 1 a yard already.
So, you know,
I don't couldn't be the biggest tie, we don't care.
Yeah, man.
Sorry, mute the mic. Sorry, mute the mic. Sorry, mute the mic.
Nobody knows.
But if me might mute, you can't hear Island.
Back-to-back home game.
Go in my talk. I don't know if I'm talk. Because all of we can talk at once.
Ranky, me just want to ask you, you agree with that?
No, I don't agree with it.
Okay.
I think nobody forget back-to-back home games.
Yeah, man. You couldn't be big size and more. We're not supposed to get on 2 back-to-back home game like that, brother. Look, at 2 times, watch you have a travel cup on the road, you know?
Yeah, I think a person if play at home.
Watch you should only play them next match at them yard.
Yeah, and then travel again.
I want to them, man. But I just say go.
But you have to somebody have to get it.
But remember McGrath play on the road good enough. So I go on down there still.
Yo, sorry, panel, me rolling because me have to make some other calls here.
Yeah, man, blessings, no, Iran. Respect, still.
Some team who bad a yard and I up on a bad when on got bread too. And I remember saying I home alone and if bad now when I go up on the road I up on a bad out there too.
Hey, Rankine.
Yes, sir.
Paddy was trying to put up
Island,
everybody.
What Island I say? Go ahead, Taddy.
No, the breaking news, me talk.
Oh.
Paul, you
know when Rankine asked about the Ocho game. I was shocked when Rankine only asked because through his Wednesday me did see it playing. So me shocked when he said to me, said tomorrow because that's why me did say the KC game, I'll see the KC game.
Yeah, man, they did move it, but they move it back now. Confirm.
Oh, that's why I'm really surprised.
You can't go watch
the rest of the Ocho team, man.
That was the KC game, but the problem is in a Vivian. The man definitely want the Clarendon team them if we could reach final, you know. They might do everything for the Clarendon team them, you know.
But we not worry, man. We are cut them down, man.
Yeah, man, we are one of them I'll go through still because we
are you want to watch if we play tomorrow. That not work. We want a garbage should only play tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Garbage should only play tomorrow.
Shuko, let's say something, Shuko.
The only reason they're not playing tomorrow because it's covering their Ocho RFC.
Oh, Shuko's still there. Shuko, so what you think about the back-to-back home game? You agree with that?
No, we discussed that earlier already.
Oh, but me never hear your point. That's why I ask you.
I disagree with that, man. I do agree with that, man. Glenmuir don't need any more advantage than what they have already.
All right, sorry. Just like that. But like, I want to talk it fair.
Yes, Paul. Big up yourself, Paul. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, man. What you say?
Good day, man. You not follow up the school by football?
Do you know what? I'm trying to follow it, but you, man, are busy on that group, you know. Jeez. You know what I mean? Sometimes you burn out my battery. After meal tunnel. Jeez. I'm trying to keep abreast of it. But it's what time is it now? It's like 20 to 4 in the morning here. I just woke up. Old man wake up. I had to go, you know, toilet and thing. And then I saw the link. I thought, oh, I've not jumped on for a while. So I thought, yeah, let me just jump on and say hello. Especially with Jamaica playing USA very soon. That's coming up. Yeah. Yeah. We were talking the last time. I know Kevin's like, Paul, I need to make a phone call. Because an ex-running mate of mine is now involved with the JFF women. He's Dion Burton. So, yeah, it's interesting because the last time I spoke to him, he was saying to me, call me back in 6 to 8 weeks. And in 6 to 8 weeks, then JFF announced that he's the head coach for the women. So he was quite coy. So yeah, I've got some work to do just to link up with him again. But no, it's interesting times. It's interesting times. I've started watching some of the clips, but it's hard because I had a period of time off work during August, so it was easier for me to stay in touch with you guys because of the time difference. But now I'm back at work, doing this, waking up in the morning to be on is harder. But I'm trying to stay abreast of everything. But yeah, you guys, do you know what? I love the passion that you have for that football. I love it. I love it. It's brilliant.
Yes, man.
You know what I mean? Even when some of you fall out a little, I still love it because I'm just like, it's only because people care about the sport and about the development of young people. And even now, what you're talking about, the home games, like fair competition, it's all that, you know? So I was going to ask a question. The draw, is it not done randomly? Because like you say, to have 2 home games back to back in any way, shape or form, that's got to be an advantage of some sort. So yeah, you know, how's the draw constructed originally?
All right, so for each round, entering each round, the teams would know that if you win that specific group that you're leaving from, you will get two home games. But the organizers of the competition decide who gets the games back to back.
Right, okay.
So it's 3 games in each group, you know, you play 3 games. It's just like the World Cup or the Euros or whatever.
Got you. So like a mini league for us. Yeah.
Right. So you have to play 3 games, but if you win your group that you're coming from, you get 2 of those games at your home field.
But okay.
So the fans now, they have a problem with playing 2 at home. So what they were saying is we can play 1 at home, 1 away, and 1 at a neutral venue. But there's no neutral venue. It's 2 at home, and people are arguing about the advantage that brings. So what do you think about that?
Well, this is the thing, because remember, a football pitch can be set within. There's a range of parameters in terms of the length and width of a football pitch that you can set. So that's one thing. In terms of a pitch can be different dimensions. Again, depending on the budget of the team or the school or institution, a playing surface can differ greatly. If you look at the national team, was it Honduras that played on the plastic pitch? One of them teams. That's, you know, different surfaces have a massive advantage. Not to mention, I know over here, if you go in some away dressing rooms, your home dressing room might be like, I don't know, 500 square foot, whatever it might be. The away dressing room, and that might be a nice square or even circular, so the coach can sit down and everybody can see the coach. So what they do over here, some of the dressing rooms they build for the away teams, they make them as small as is legitimately possible, and they'll make them an L shape so that the coach can't see the whole of the team at any one time. Little things like that. So again, you've also got fans. If it's a home game, generally speaking, you're going to have more fans at a home game supporting the home team than you are going to have away fans. And myself, having been in Jamaica earlier this year and knowing the travel, you know, is not quick and easy necessarily, depending on who you're playing in terms of distance of travel, you've also got the exhaustion factor of traveling. You know, that has an impact.
That's what everybody is complaining about. The teams are traveling too much.
Absolutely. I mean, the only other way you do it is to kind of neutralize it completely by having a fixed venue. Because I've done this with an Asian federation where I coached a team for 7 seasons, and they have regional tournaments around the UK. So rather than you play home and away during the summer league than it is, you actually go, say, to Hounslow or Birmingham or Wolverhampton or Derby or Nottingham. All the teams converge there, all different age groups, from kids right up to the seniors and the A grade teams, and you play the matches there over the course of a weekend. So nobody's got an advantage because it's not actually a venue where anybody plays their home games. But even that, then you're creating the logistics of that, because rather than teams using their home facilities, which then minimises cost, you're then having to hire a neutral venue, that either a federation that's organising a tournament or both teams have got to contribute to the cost of and things like that. So if there's only ever going to be a 3-game league, there's always going to be that scenario because it's always going to be an odd number. But you see, generally in football, the good, or what they say, the cream rises to the top, doesn't it? So whether you're playing home or away, in the end, and that's also the beauty of cup competitions, but in the end, generally the better teams get to the latter stages of a cup competition. So I can see the argument, I can see both sides, I can see why some people would feel that way, but without being dismissive, it is what it is. And sometimes you've just got to go with it, set your team up. If you're playing away, play a little bit of a different style because, again, you're playing against maybe a hostile crowd or a crowd that affects the team, the home team. And so you just got to absorb that pressure for the first 15, 20 minutes and then get back to playing your own style. And that's the thing. You can nullify the effect of a home team or the advantages they have. But at the same time, Kevin and my team, Liverpool, not to say we're top of the league, Champions League and Premier League, just get that in there. But people always talk about the effect of Anfield. Back in the day, people would talk about, not so much now, the effect of going to Old Trafford, Manchester United, and how many teams were beaten before they even got on the pitch, just the whole aura of the place and things like that. So home does have an advantage. There's no doubt about that. But if you've only got 3 games, then that just numerically, that's always going to cause an issue. Yeah.
I agree with you. I agree.
Yeah.
Right.
Paul.
Yeah.
You know, they got a favoritism down there, man. You only got 3 schools that actually play on their home turf. Monroe, Stets, and Glenmuir.
Okay. See, now I'm getting the knowledge.
Those are the only team that actually get to play on their home turf.
Now, is that because their home pitch is better?
And sometimes they end up getting 2 games on their home turf.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So it's a bunch of baloney.
My question to that would be, is their home pitch, is the quality of their home pitch and their facilities, is that distinctly better than the other teams?
Somewhat, but yeah, somewhat. You could make an argument. You could make a case for that, but
okay.
You know, but my school, my example for my school, they got a pretty good pitch. We don't get no game. We don't get no game down there for home turf.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. So there is something there seems to be, for want of a better word, some sort of favoritism, maybe.
You know, that's a part of life, man. That's the way it is. You know.
Yeah, for real.
That's the way it is. Yeah.
But like I say, that's where. Sorry, I'm on the mobile today. That's where you've got to kind of then, as a coach and as a team, think, okay, it's only like, say, a team's got an outstanding player and you think, right, okay, we've got to find a strategy to nullify that threat. It's the same thing. You have to find a strategy to nullify the home team and the home team's advantage, if there is one. But me, when I would play, the one thing I liked playing on was a good pitch. So if I'm playing away and it's a good pitch, I'm happy because that's better for my touch, for my passing. I'm running, not worried about the bobble of the ball and where my feet are going. So sometimes you have to look at it a different way and think, okay, we've got to play on that pitch. So have the opposition, albeit the home. But yeah.
Hold on, I heard somebody sleeping.
It's not me.
I hear it. But more I say something when you finish it.
Hold on.
Look, Vivian.
Hey, Rankine, somebody sleeping, man.
Look at Vivian.
Vivian, hold on, I'm taking
Vivian, make sure say him, so we can get him tomorrow if he come on the show asleep,
Vivian.
Vivian.
Vivian, man, just snore.
Mute Vivian.
Mute Vivian, I see.
Somebody's gone,
I know Vivian, come and mute him.
Ashuku.
I know Vivian. Vivian.
We never know somebody could have
Be quiet. Yeah, man, Ashuku, me mute him. See that Ashuku. Shuko Japasi.
Rankine.
Yeah.
Rankine. You said something Rankine to English version where when we said, I know really that way them I look on the back-to-back home match, you know. What I'm saying, Monroe with them group, and Monroe don't get back-to-back. Monroe don't get back-to-back, but every time Glenmuir win their group, Glenmuir get back-to-back. And remember, if you got 6 points, you automatically qualify. So what they should done, make Glenmuir travel to McGrath and make the next team come back at Glenmuir, because like a team with Central and Garvey, that is like a home match. So a 2 Clarendon team, no problem with that. But Glenmuir, they fix the thing with Glenmuir, because Monroe, if you do that to Glenmuir, Monroe win the group, you should give Monroe 2 home match back to back too.
Alright, hold on. Roderick.
Yo.
Now go give you a chance to say something about that now. What you say? What you have to say about that?
No, I mean, that's a team say if anybody else knows, he said that Central get to back-to-back home game.
Where Central back-to-back home game there?
Yeah, but remember 2 Clarendon teams, so that automatically would go that way there. So I can see with that.
At a Central and play up at Effortville.
No man, Central tap the end zone, so they won't get 2 home game. But back to back, me understand him still.
But where is the game? Where the game play, Rankine?
Central?
Where the game play? Where Central home game play? Tell me where.
Where them use? No, Effortville.
Them no.
You understand what I'm trying to say, Roderick?
Oh, Wembley Central use Wembley.
Listen, man. In the regular season, Central home game would be in Effortville.
Oh,
and that's the home game when they play in the first round. So I don't want to classify that as the home game, but Glenmuir play on their home turf.
True.
Stets play on their home turf, and Monroe get to play on their home turf. Nobody else gets such privilege.
Mr. Lee,
so we okay. So we are Garvey play for them last match.
So we are gonna play now. Either we use Glenmuir home court, or we use down at Wembley, and they say and they technically say, "Boy, I don't know home game that." If you want to be fair, can't come to our school, our turf.
Yeah. I agree with that. Yeah, fair enough.
You know what I mean? But yeah, so many favoritism that goes around. You know, that's the way it is, man. In Jamaica.
I agree with you. It should go down by your school. I know Jacksal is what you home ground. Jacksal is what you home ground. So they're gonna play Garvey down Jacksal. So that's what you get to know. How much?
Mr. Lee.
Yeah.
Boy, I asked one good question there.
No, but that's true, man. That's what they do all the while now.
The truth is the truth.
Sometime in life, they say not what you know, who you know or who you
what
know.
What the man want Glenmuir to do? That's why I want think they beat them tomorrow now. Because what they want to do, when they win them too much at home, then qualify. So if them lose away, it not come no way because them automatically have 6 points. So they should play one at home.
Tomorrow, man.
They should play one at home and travel down and then come back and play the last one. I don't have a problem with them get 2 home match in a ranking. But because that's the rule. But don't not back to back.
I understand. Gentlemen, we're coming to the end of the show now. Vivian.
Rankine, anybody want to watch the Glenmuir and McGrath game? I'm go live tomorrow. Yeah?
Alright, so Roderick will be streaming the Glenmuir McGrath game tomorrow, live on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the TikTok. The TikTok. Okay, TikTok can't hear Roderick.
Not the TikTok neither, you know.
Then I come on sports match.
YouTube, Mr. Lee.
No send out the link though in I chat still, you know, Roderick.
So that means that sports box never did that then.
We are going to watch along, man. So we are going to share the link. We are going to watch along and share the link.
Yeah, man, do it.
Where's the sportsman?
So Saad, you get a Liverpool fan here with you, Saad, a man from England.
Yeah, man.
We should I game a TV game, Roderick?
Liverpool all the way, bro.
Oh.
Anyway, Paul.
Yeah.
Paul, when Dion Chris sing the show, bro?
I'm working on it, Kevin. Don't put me under pressure like that.
No, take no more 6 weeks business in original. Come 6 months now.
Yo, I've been busy, you know. Jeez, man. Yeah, man, I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it.
Vivian.
I'm working on it. Soon come.
Yeah.
Let's say soon come.
So you're from that Paul or in
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm from Derby in England.
Okay.
Yeah.
I finished that.
Middle of the country. Yeah. From what I can see, I can barely read it because I'm on my mobile. Sorry, God. But like the point, top 10 mates, like it's true. The competition's live now, so in a way, you can't really. Well, you can talk about it because we've all got opinions of football. Otherwise, we wouldn't be on this podcast. But it's like you say, it's got to be now next season where somebody addresses it, and maybe if it's possible, you let in another couple of teams, whatever the numbers is, so it balances out that there's an even number of games within the group stages, and then it gives it that fairness. Or what you do is something like they've done with the Champions League, where you just have one big league, and then you break the league into sections, and then the top so many teams play, and then the middle so many teams have like a playoff to then come into that good group, and then that's the knockout round. Those top teams, say the top 8 teams or something, because at least that way you could then be like, everybody plays random, everybody plays home, everybody plays away. But again, if the facilities are an issue in terms of quality, then you might understand why the organisers might be swayed towards playing more games at the better grounds. But you can't take away the fact that that is a sporting advantage. That's a fact. Home is an advantage. That's the whole point of having a home pitch.
But Paul, they have a better schoolboy system in Jamaica than we in England, by far. The schoolboy program better than ours.
What, in England or in Jamaica?
No, the schoolboy system football in Jamaica better than ours in England here.
Are you telling me that or you're asking me that?
No, I tell you that.
You feel so?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Their high schools, their high schools, their secondary school system is better than England's secondary school system. Yeah, by far.
I'd say there's more interest in your schoolboy football because, like, you televise it. I didn't realise it was so followed so much. However, what I would say from some of the clips that I've watched of the game, the quality of the players, I would question whether the level or where the level is compared to like college or school football over here. I would question that.
No, it's not college, you know. What I'm saying, what you have to understand, the high school level, the secondary school level in England, the Jamaican football schoolboy level is better than what's in England, because if you take notice, it's high school level in Manchester. And the school level maybe Bernard, they don't have a proper, school, high school league. That's all, like how you have the Dakar Cup region. Correct. It's just like the track and field. They have a better track and field program in the high school more than in England, because if you don't know, you have to join club to do tracks in England.
So that's true. So what you're saying is absolutely true, because I myself, when I was that age, if you're good, so you're absolutely right. There isn't a collegiate system like there is in Jamaica and there is in America, which is why, especially for track, Jamaica and America are so competitive, because you have that next level from school competition. There's something in between that and then joining a dedicated athletics club. If you were good at junior school, what would happen is after sports day, you actually got a free membership to the local running club. It happened to me and my sister because we run our respective 100-meter races. So we then joined an athletics club called Wolverhampton and Bilston, which has now actually been converted into the training ground for Wolverhampton Wanderers. So that was like a pathway. But after that, say you weren't that good, but with training you might have got better. There was nothing, and that's where it's different. Nothing, where you're right.
So that's why I said, if these school like Clarendon College, these school that reach top 6 right now, they come up and drop in any one of these county to play against these school in England. without the players them leave from the academy, the Jamaican school would beat up our school them in England.
I can agree with that, but the only reason that is because the system is completely different. So what would happen is,
so that's why
if you're a good player or a good athlete over here at say between age 12 and 18, you'd already be taken away from school or college competition, and you'd be put in either a profession, you'd be on a professional program in terms of athletics training. If you're lucky enough to get sponsorship and funding, you'd be on that pathway, or you'd be in an academy. Now over here, they sign academy footballers from 7 years old.
Yeah.
From 7 years old, they put them on contracts. So the structure is completely different. So age group to age group, I would hazard a guess from what I've observed over here when I've actually worked at the academy in Derby, that those players at that level, the equivalent age group, would be higher. But you're right, if it was going to be school versus school, the likelihood is the Jamaican players would beat them because their athleticism is greater anyway. And also, generally at school and college level, teams, what you've got is somebody running a team who's a glorified PE lecturer or tutor, might not be a specific football coach. Yeah, whereas over in Jamaica, from what I'm observing, you've got a completely different structure, completely different to what is in the UK. So it wouldn't be, in a way, it wouldn't be like for like competition. You guys would really need to come over and play an academy team to get the right level. If you played an amateur team, it wouldn't be the same level, and there isn't something that's the equivalent of what goes on in Jamaica. That just doesn't exist in the UK. It doesn't exist.
Yeah, so that's why I tell the people them all the time, said, when they were coaching the schoolboy football, I said the schoolboy football is like a brain builder in Jamaican football. Because Jamaican kids are just raw talent. They're not, it's not like they get a professional training. These kids just born with natural talent, and they go out there and the coach them together and have them to play. So if some of these kids could get a chance to come up here and then they get a chance to play in England, they would reach very, very far because they'll get proper coaching and understand. But it's just that is it in Jamaica. It's very hard for most of the kids them. And then when they leave school, you don't hear about them again.
Well, you see, what that shows, and this is something I spoke about from one of the first podcasts I came on this show. The gap that there is in the development of the coaches, okay? So if you've got coaches who can coach at the equivalent of somebody with a UEFA B or a pro license level, then there's no reason that those players, just because they're not playing academy football equivalent to the level in the UK, doesn't mean that they can't be of that standard. What you have to appreciate is, as I've said, there's players who've been involved in elite level football and training since they were 7 years old. Now, one of the biggest problems you have is you could see in the UK, you could be a teacher and run your school team, and then you could see a lad or a girl who's really talented and think, right, actually, where do I send them? Because they're way better than our school team. The difficulty is, if they're 12 years old, they're 5 years behind in their football education. And then what happens is most academy coaches or academy directors will literally dismiss them from the point of view that they're thinking, I can't catch this child up, because once you get into an academy structure, there's a season-long program that you've just got to get on with, and you've got to be at that level, whether it's the player education and briefings or the technical ability or the fitness regime and the weight management that they'll expect. Okay? Now, when you're 12, if your body's gone too broad, too big, too heavy, like, for example, if you look at the weight ranges of Premier League footballers, like the very lightest are about 60 kilograms, the heaviest around 80 to 85. Every pre-season they come in, they get weighed. And if they're overweight, they'll get fined, and they've got to get back in with a certain rate range, because the expectations now of a footballer is not to be George Best, Pele, Maradona, Eusebio, is to be an athlete. Yeah, they're looking at metrics that say you can run 11 or 12 kilometers in 90 minutes and not have a heart attack. Those are the things that matter now. It's not about your feet skill, because the way they look at it is we'll coach shape, we'll coach position, we'll coach what you do in transition and out of transition, we'll coach what you do with and without the ball. And that's not about feet skill. That's just about brain, concentration, and being in the right position at the right time. The difficulty is a lot of clubs now are like, right, we've not been able to get that into a player since they were 7. Are they going to be able to catch up with when you sit them down in a classroom for like 2 hours after they've done actual training out on a field and understand all the stuff we talk about? So at the highest level, you've got analysts. They go and watch all the games of their opposition throughout the season. They'll come back and they'll give a briefing to the players and the coaches to literally tell them what the left back does, what the right back does, what the centre back does, how the goalkeeper catches or doesn't catch. And players have to be briefed on all of that, and they have to remember all of that. Because sometimes when you see a player look a bit gormless because they've got so much in their head, they're not thinking in the moment for themselves. But coaches will look at it, academy level coaches will look at it, and I know some of these guys and girls, and they'll look at it and think, I ain't got time to work with somebody who doesn't understand the kind of briefings and that kind of tactical information I'm going to give them. And so even though a kid might be talented enough, and they would be, they're not going to consider them because they're just going to look at those lads and those girls who've been with them for 3, 4, 5 years. A good example of this was England's recent manager, Gareth Southgate. He had his players. I mean, the biggest example is a guy not playing at all for his team, pretty much. Harry Maguire, squad in, squad out, Southgate's bringing him in. Why? Because he trusts him. Because he knows him and he trusts him. And it's a similar process. Coaches get very blinkered. They're like, no, I know this group of lads. I'm happy with them. I'm sticking with them. So it's very difficult if those kids aren't in that setup to come across. That's why the number of guys who've come across from Jamaica, the Leon Baileys of this world and others, like Whisper at Chelsea, it's so rare for them to be pulled from even another country, let alone to come in late and have success. It's so rare. You've got to understand that. So to me, like I said in the first few shows, Jamaica has got to focus on its own structures. We're going to get players who are really talented, really, really talented, and get pulled across the water. But what you've got to have is your own structure that takes them from just amateur, the collegiate schoolboy system, the Costa Cup that you guys follow. And then there needs to be a next step, like an intermediate step between that and what would be the professional level. And that's whether you're feeding teams into the MLS or other South American leagues or into Europe. Because you're going to struggle to get the number of talented kids there are into academies all around the world. So you've got to just say, right, Jamaica needs its own football academy that's, as I say, the transition from very, very good college football to pro and elite level. That's what needs. That's the gap that's missing. But listen, I promise you, Coach McLaren has not come to Jamaica because he ain't seen things. And you can see already people he's brought in. Last squad, Holgate. I think there's another lad just signed on the other day. I think ex-Newcastle player, I forget his name. So he can see the connections between the athleticism of Jamaicans and players of Jamaican heritage, and he's bringing them in because he knows he can't bring through the lads who you guys are watching now in these competitions. But what needs to be happening is a plan that over the next 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8 years, that there is a structure where those players, once they get to this level where they're playing in this competition now, there's a level above that that's pushing them again and stretching them again. And as I say, the only way that can happen is by the coaches having better coach education. Because if they've not got the knowledge to develop the players won't develop. Do you see what I mean? And there isn't enough space in football in other places to send all these lads abroad. So Jamaica has got to have its own structure in that gap. And then you won't need to bring lads in from the UK who can't get in the England team, but they're Jamaican descent and want to play international football. Jamaica will be developing its own players of that standard, of that level. with that technical knowledge, with that ability to play at that level, that international level, which takes another step again. And that's the way it's got to go. But it needs that. It's that step between the level that you're at in terms of that competition, and then there needs to be a step above. Yeah, that's what needs to happen.
Yeah. All right. Listen, Rankine want to sleep now, so. So, best up Vivian, best up man, them sad everybody. Best up yourself.
Yeah, man. So I say that again.
Respect.
Yeah, man. I get everybody closing remarks first. You know, Vivian, what do you think about what happened and tomorrow? Going into tomorrow.
You know what?
Next topic I forgot to talk next time, the ranking.
Yeah, man. We have a content. Yeah, and Pete, yeah, and Paul will continue that for next time, man.
Yeah.
Vivian, good tomorrow for the games. The games tomorrow, Manning Cup and Dakar.
Some good game tomorrow, man. I'm going to look for some good result tomorrow. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I mean, I hope for McGrath get a win tomorrow. John, rough out there still, but.
Yeah, only McGrath play tomorrow. Everybody else a Wednesday.
Wish McGrath the best still, but I know they might come home with something because they play good on the road. But tomorrow is a good day still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel good to watching her play tomorrow. Yeah.
Get an extra day's rest.
What you talk about, man? Mr. Lee said you want to decide to play tomorrow because you want to see watch your game. No. See you like how them rest, we want to watch you get rest though. So what play the Manning Cup tomorrow? Hold on, Manning Cup tomorrow.
KC, JC, Mona, Tivoli, St. Catherine, Hydel, and Campion and Excelsior.
What? So which part of the region now?
Quarter final, man.
Alright.
My name is not in the match. My name is know them appeal.
Alright, Peter, waiting for the games tomorrow. Manning Cup, Dakar.
Tivoli and Mona. One Tivoli winning. Mona a better team, but one Tivoli winning.
Where is that the
One love Tivoli.
No, man, I talk about your closing remarks, man. Waiting for the games tomorrow.
Yeah, man, there's some good games tomorrow, man. I will look at the KC game tomorrow. Like watching our play till Wednesday. Because when you tell me say Tuesday, I was shocked, so we can't get to see the KC game.
Yeah, man. So we're looking forward to some analysis on the show tomorrow night.
Yeah, man.
Mr. Lee, you still active?
Yeah, man, we're there. Same, man.
Let me see the ball when they have down there.
I'm surprised just still up, Mr. Lee.
You know how much time I jump asleep and wake up?
Let me tell you, Mr. Lee program. You see, Mr. Lee program, I really Garvey, man, for real, you know. In the more sneaking like how Garvey, in the listen, they're going like in their sleep, you know.
Oh, man,
you must take everything out there,
closing remarks, Mr. Lee.
Yeah, man, but tomorrow game, hopefully tomorrow, if on the Manning Cup side, since I'm mostly Manning Cup will play tomorrow, should be some pretty good games played tomorrow, you know, and like that game with KC, with KC and JC, that's a TV game, right, Rankine?
No TV.
No, I think Roderick said one TV game are going tomorrow, man.
I'm not sure.
I guess.
Unless I Glenmuir.
Probably.
Glenmuir play tomorrow?
Yeah. Glenmuir. Only the cup game tomorrow.
Yeah, man, I must say Glenmuir game then. Yeah, man, so it should be some pretty good game tomorrow, you know. The Manning Cup. Yeah, man, I look forward for the Manning Cup result there, you know. Whatever game I show, I can watch me take a peep on it.
Yeah, man.
You know? So the interesting game for me is KC and JC.
What time the game start, Rankine?
I have to see that game and then.
People, update. Top 10 says KC versus JC will be on TV and Campion and Excelsior.
Make sure you put a link in the group, huh?
So it's a double-head. So it's a double-head Manning Cup tomorrow, Rankine?
Yes, Stadium East.
All right.
So what time KC game start?
Second game, 4:15.
Oh.
Yeah, man. So, Paul, you have any closing remarks on the games tomorrow?
Well, I don't have the expertise and the knowledge of my colleagues still awake. All I will say is good luck to everybody. I hope I can catch some of the footage if the link's in the group. As I said, I'm trying to quickly catch up with where all of you are with your knowledge and interest in these competitions. Like I said, I love the fact that level's there because it's not far behind, but there just needs to be something else just to take it to the next step, because I'm excited for Jamaica that somebody as professional as Steve McLaren is now leading them. But in the meantime, we can't just look at the first team, the Jamaican national team. We've also got to look what's coming up behind and make sure that that's being prepared in the right way. So when these guys get to the 16, 17, 18, 19 level, it's not just that they're there and then they, like you say, they just melt away. We're getting them ready to then be international Jamaican players. You know, so that's, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, all right.
So,
Paul, they have a set of under 14 players. Jamaica can hold that team together. They can reach very, very far. I said these under 14, but they have to have proper coach.
This is it.
Them.
That's right. That's
proper coach because when they reach 16, there's nothing a coach down at Jamaica can tell them teach them. So what really they need proper, but what FIFA done is send a proper coach. That's why I say this kid gonna be very good. These under 14, if they can hold them together.
Well, like Coach McLaren said, while he was working with FIFA, he was looking at all the metrics and saying, hold on a second, the raw athleticism needed for modern football is in the Jamaican nationals. The Jamaican people is natural. We're athletes. We love sport. That's there. Cricket, football, athletics, it's there. What we need is that mentality and the coaching, the training that means that the players with that raw talent can then play at the highest levels. And that, again, that can only come through coaching week in, week out, day in, day out, coaching kids of a certain way from a certain age, so that those habits when they're 17, 18 are natural and normal. And you've already seen the way the Jamaica team set up and how they play. It's changed. It's different. It looks different. I mean, I was looking at the last game, I was thinking, that's like watching teams from the Premier League or the Championship play, the way they're receiving the ball under pressure, the way they're receiving and using the full width of the pitch to switch play and tire out the opposition. I can see the impact already, and that is where you know the difference between good coaching and great coaching and the impact it has on players. If you're looking at the Premier League as an example, people were killing why Chelsea got rid of Pochettino. Look at Chelsea at the minute. Look at them. Good coaching makes a difference. You can have the best players, but if you don't have good coaching, they're worth nothing. They're worth nothing.
True. But the thing is, what I would love to see in Jamaica, I would love to see Jamaica start at the grassroots, because they have under 12 competition. And what we would love to see the president, when the need to have a program with under 6 of kids that play from 3-year-olds, start them from that age, like how them do it over a year. Start them from age 3. And that's what we want to see Jamaica do. Start the grassroots level. They want to take up these kids at 15, 16 and throw them in team. No. Huh?
You in the UK as well?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Hold on. I'm going to close out first, and then I can continue the conversation.
All right, then.
Hey, hold on, Rankine.
Yeah.
Peter.
Yeah.
Rankine, are we said Rankine this is not good again?
We do.
Are we said Rankine this is not good again, Peter? You remember?
Happy Grove attack?
All right. I demand them to go play a Jack Sarri, no Peter.
Carwell and them too. Yes.
You want to go over Jack Sarri over there. You will meet Miller over there. Can last time right now. What you over there? That's the make it over.
You know, because I go down the Thursday, go look on them.
Yeah, got Jamaica.
Me down there, man.
Oh, you down there, man. Respect, man. Rankine, man, down there now. So they can link up, you know.
Yeah, but make sure we link up Rankine number and give Rankine a shout.
You know, yeah.
Rankine,
you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send him a number.
Yeah, man. So as Miller said, gentlemen, looking forward to some good games tomorrow.
Yeah, man. England, me live to man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Vivian.
Huh?
No, hold on. Yeah, so I look forward to some good games tomorrow in the Manning Cup and the Costa Cup. Especially I look forward to Kingston College and Jamaica College. But because you know, Paul, those are two of the giants in the schoolboy football in the corporate year. Yeah, so that's a big match. I'm gonna try to get to that link. So
yeah, man,
looking forward to some wonderful games. From
you can pick them up on YouTube, you know, Paul. Pick them up on YouTube tomorrow, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to him. I send it to him, Peter.
Oh. YouTube big enough. If you don't know where you're looking, you can't find things, man.
Yeah, man. So looking forward to some wonderful games.
That's true.
In both Manning Cup and the Costa Cup, we see that there's a lot of late changes. So now Ocho, Rios and Central will play tomorrow. Wednesday instead of tomorrow.
Wednesday.
So
yeah, man. Big lad, man.
Yeah, only McGrath and Glenmuir playing tomorrow. So we're looking forward to those games. So should be really good. But I'm especially looking forward to KC and JC. So Paul, I'm trying to get to that link tomorrow, all right?
Thank you, bro. People, appreciate that.
Like up the stream. So Paul, we link on next time, Paul, when we come up with chat.
So Rankine, happy
which side you there?
Probably.
Peter can link up, you know.
Yeah, man, probably go.
Yeah.
So people, yeah, man, a good game, man. Like up the stream before you leave, everybody.
Yeah, man, I like it before you leave. So, I'm going to send Peter here number, me mean.
Yeah, man, no problem. Like up the stream, people. Bless up on yourself. Go out.
All right, Rankine, look more.
Yeah, man, every time.